I don't know if that's the answer. It was good. I don't know if dinner was good. The food was good. It was fucking weird. Service just sucks.
At a restaurant?
Yeah, a lady was trying to explain to me that it's a fine dining restaurant and that we can't pull up more chairs to the table than that the table can hold. And I told her, no, ma'am, I've been to a lot of fine dining restaurants. It's the only place I dine. And actually, fine dining restaurants accommodate their guests no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, fucking nut job. But whatever, it's just like, at one point she told us that we ordered spicy margaritas, and she told us the bar was slammed, and so they couldn't salt our glasses.
What
It's great.
what makes a margarita spicy?
Jalapenos.
Okay.
Maybe Annie Sakamoto will get moved into live commentary. Someone wrote. What's going on? Maybe why? Did you watch any of the live feed?
They're talking about Tovar.
Was it that bad?
Are we allowed to talk normal or?
Or were we still? We can. We're at the 50-yard line. Let's get out of Madison before we fucking completely go uncensored.
Tovar was probably the greatest analyst, or not the greatest commentator I've ever heard. She gave wonderful insight. It was just great to hear her every single time she came on.
Okay, that's the politically correct answer.
If we're doing what I think we're doing, that is the best answer.
Are we allowed to talk normal, Barry McCockiner? No, not sarcasm. Political maneuvering. Big difference. What John and I are doing is political maneuvering. Sarcasm would be like somehow you could read into it as like she was actually bad. She's not. She wasn't bad. He just said she's the greatest. That's political maneuvering. Hold on. Let me see. Someone's giving money. I got to deal with this shit. Hey, are you tired at all? Like intellectually?
No, intellectually, I mean, I could do this for another week.
Okay.
I'm physically tired. It's like I only eat like once a day on these during this whole weekend. It's
which meal are you eating? Are you just doing dinner?
Yeah, essentially. I mean, like I have something small for breakfast, really small.
Like a cup of coffee? I've just been having coffee for breakfast.
Like some hot cakes or something from McDonald's or something like that. Like just something.
Where are you from? What state are you from?
Texas.
Yeah, hot cakes from McDonald's. Like from where I'm from, you can't even admit that. Like if I ate that, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Or like one time I had a Gatorade and a Reese's sticks.
Could never ever. I could never admit that.
But like that would be my breakfast, and then I wouldn't eat anything. I haven't eaten anything until like 5 o'clock, and then it doesn't matter what I'm eating at this point.
Hey, hello. Andrew, where the fuck are you on the moon?
Why?
Because you're like Atari chunky.
Chunky?
Like pixelated chunky.
I told you the Wi-Fi here is garbage.
Oh, you're at that place?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it's good enough.
You look great to me.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Colin.
Okay.
Colin Lawrence, Airport Starbucks. Thanks, Colin. Good job. Thanks, buddy. Crystal Baca, more coffee. I'm happy for Adler. Well deserved, but devastated for Roman. Those sandbags. Those sandbags should have been moved for the athletes. It would have been better to see Roman and Adler fight to the finish. Why? What happened? Did he step on a sandbag?
No, he didn't step on a sandbag. He just stepped on the ground, broke his foot.
Joe P., you're the man for taking the time out of your morning for me and my family yesterday morning. Thankful for all you do, all you and your crew. Joe P., your morning. What did I do? I mow your fucking lawn? I don't remember. What did I do? Lucky camera straps, but thanks, Joe. I don't know what I did. I think maybe you have me mistaken for someone else. Lucky camera straps. Damn, this dude's a giver. Holy cow, what a last day. Can't wait to see all the drama and the behind the scenes. Someone said, hey, I hope the behind the scenes don't let us down, Sevon. You've been talking them up big. I had a filmmaker friend one time. The lady I made Pulling John with. If you haven't seen that movie, you should see it. Pulling John. It's on Netflix documentary. And she said, "Hey, you should never talk like about how great something is, because then it's probably not going to live up to the expectations." Dude, the behind the scenes is going to be 100 times better than anyone can imagine this year. You have no fucking idea.
Very emotional games, it felt like.
Oh, it's crazy. The athletes were so fucking generous. I walked up to Laura Horvat today. You're going to see this on film. And I said, "Laura, tomorrow a podcast." And she said, "I'm never coming on your fucking podcast again."
No.
That's yeah, it was great. I filmed it. I got it on film. And then we high-fived.
Word for word.
I mean, close. 80%. I mean, I don't want to. I want to say 100%, but I don't want to like go to court over it and have her sue me. 80%. Hey, today I asked her yesterday. I asked Laura Horvat yesterday, who's the best interviewer that you've ever been interviewed by, and she said, "Certainly not you." I talked to Danielle Brandon today at length about her meltdown on the field during the Olympic lifts, and man, she articulated it so well. I mean, you're just going to hear what a competitor she is. It was amazing. Fantastic. I got so much great shit. You're going to meet Shelby Neal for the first time. The redheaded black girl. What a beast. That's the girl yesterday who Hiller took a picture with her boyfriend and thought it was Jack Farlow and came bragging at the dinner table that he got a picture with Jack Farlow. I
got some random dude.
Jack Farlow was walking around today. Alexis turns and goes, "All right, I get it now."
Because he looks so much like Frank. Yeah, the guy's name is Frank. Sloppy Slop, money well spent. I'm so happy for you guys. Hey, where were you today, Hiller? I didn't see you once today. Not once.
I was at the OG place in the morning with Graciano. We did Grace.
Where's the OG place? Is that in the RV park?
Yeah.
Craig Howard's RV setup.
Yeah. It's cool over there. I hadn't made it over there in 2 years, so I finally.
You did Grace against Graciano?
Uh-huh.
How was
Who
that?
Do you think won? Who do you think won?
Him?
I'm going to say Hiller won. It's regular Grace.
You won?
Hey, the lighter the barbell, the fitter the person wins, man.
And then he went and
they did 95-pound Grace and
385, so.
Oh. What'd you say, John?
What'd you say, Hiller?
I don't know.
He clean and jerk 385.
Graciano, yeah, correct.
I'm a little bit upset you didn't invite me to a max out party.
I heard you did that the day before, and the day before, and the day before.
What? A max out party?
That's all you do.
Oh, it's max out.
Hey, why didn't you invite John?
He was busy.
Oh. Lucky camera straps.
Dude, they're awesome.
What does that mean? How did your straps go? What does that mean? Oh, the one. Oh, the camera.
Yeah. He made those for me. Sent them over from Australia 2 weeks ago. They were awesome. They have these little clips so you can take the cameras in and out really quick.
And they were good?
Incredible. I like how they smell. It smells like a new car.
That's not what I think they smell like, but I know what you mean.
What do you think they smell like?
You know. Hey, thank you for taking the time to meet us during a very busy day. Can't wait for the behind the scenes. LDY2742. Really? You too? I met you too? How come you didn't tell me?
That's my dad.
Oh, that's your dad?
Yeah.
That's your dad?
That makes sense now.
That is not your dad.
Look at that shoulder.
No, but that's not his dad. I met his dad.
I mean, that was in a more ripped time, that picture. But
Jeez,
wait a sec, that's really wait, John, that's really your dad?
Yeah.
That looks
but
like
I've
a
seen
Tinder profile picture.
Yeah, he was with your mom. Yeah, what's he doing there? Is that a Tinder profile? Your dad's not on Tinder. Your dad doesn't even know what Tinder is. I met him. He's like from the Stone Ages. He's as old as me. How old is your dad?
He looks great.
He's 51.
Yeah, that's wow. Exact same age as me. Crazy.
Does he look anywhere like that anymore?
Or no, he's
Yeah,
50,
he looks great still.
1973. He's 50. He's 50.
He's significantly more mature than me. Significantly. Like he doesn't swear in front of his kids and shit. Well,
That
that's
doesn't
a
mean
lot of money. Thank you. Shit. John, there
spoke
goes
very
part of
highly
your
of you.
inheritance, dude. Buttery Bubbles. You think Jeff can really enjoy his win knowing what happened with Roman? Love you guys. What happened to Roman?
Broke his foot, dude.
Roman got the Spirit of the Games award.
I bet Noah's pissed.
Noah
He
got it
was
last
trying-
year.
He was really trying for it.
Hey, Noah deserved it 1,000 times more than he did. 10,000 times.
What about Colton?
No, Colton does not.
Why do
deserve
you
it.
say that? Why did he deserve it more?
Noah's 1,000 times nicer than fucking Roman. I'm not saying Roman's not nice, but he's a fucking hermit. He lives in his own fucking hole.
He
Fisa
can't talk to anybody. He's
Well,
Russian.
that ain't my problem. I don't think you don't get to win the Spirit of the Games award because
Hey,
you broke
if
your
we were
foot
in
because you
Russia
did
and
single
everyone-
double unders so that you can win an extra $200,000. That's not. There's no spirit there.
Hey,
Oh, because the
this is for next
stadium
week.
got all excited because he pushed when he was hurt. Roman. So what?
Hey,
That's
I'm
not Spirit of the
I'm not
Games.
disagreeing with you.
Thank you.
I'm just saying if
It's
we were
not
in
Spirit of the
Russia-
Games. It's nothing. It's not. It's cool. It's fun. It's dramatic. It's
Who's
feel
your
good.
Spirit of the Games?
Fisa Gaffi.
Why?
Didn't she get
CJ
caught up?
CJ Martin been to all 17 games.
Shit, no.
That's a
no,
lifetime
no.
achievement
Can-
award. That's not.
can-
Spirit of
Hey,
the
so
Games.
no one else there? No one at the games has been there longer than CJ Martin from CrossFit Invictus.
Can Spirit of the Games go to a team?
God, your mic
So-
sounds good. Does mine sound that good?
So good.
Yeah, Spirit of the Games could go to anyone. Go to
Out
your
of the
mom.
people that did the whole weekend on individual, who would you give Spirit of the Games to?
Fisa Gaffi, probably.
She didn't go through the whole weekend.
Ariel Owen.
I'm not gonna argue against that. Errol Owen is pretty great.
I could
I mean-
go with Ariel Owen.
Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. Noah Olson.
Why?
it's
So
his
the
rush
way you
stuff,
feel
He's
about
nice
Roman,
to everyone
the
back
way,
there.
the way you feel about Roman, people
Yeah.
cheering for him and his one-footed double unders. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about Noah. I don't care that you cheer on last place. I don't want you to cheer on last place. If I'm that guy who's in last place in the heat, I'm telling you, go away, Noah.
Well, that's
Like,
fine too. But I'm just
Don't
saying.
come over here.
Here's what I'm saying. If you're in the back and you're warming up, and all the platforms are taken, and you walk by Noah will be like, hey, you want to warm up with me? If you forgot your shorts, Noah will take off his shorts and be like, hey, I'll do it just in my compression shorts. If you need your chalk, Noah will throw you chalk. When Noah runs out onto the thing, he waves to the fans. When Noah leaves the stadium, he signs autographs. I mean, he just does the fucking. He's
All right,
cool
that
as
woman-
shit. He is so fucking nice. Fisa Gaffi is so nice.
You want to
Fisa
see?
Gaffi can talk to any of the girls.
I don't disagree with you, but
Yeah.
Noah won it last year.
Fine, that's fine. I'm just saying what Roman did isn't Spirit of the Game shit. I don't want to. If someone wants to argue with me, that's fine. You win. I quit. But I'm just saying it's feel good shit. It's not intellectually appropriate. It's not a well thought out thing. It's just your week. It's like your kid. It's like your kid asks for ice cream and he cries and you give it to him. That's the same thing of Spirit of the Games for Roman.
Who decides Spirit of the Games?
I'm not saying.
Not Savon.
Not me.
Is it one person or a collaborative?
Dude, God, Dave Castro is amazing. He gets input from everyone for everything. You should have seen the debates I saw going on, how many medical doctors and medical professionals and staff were involved in the meeting on whether to let Roman proceed. It was something
Yeah.
else.
This is about Noah.
It's a gym, which just makes me so happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The thing
I'm
about
in the
Noah
corner.
is that Noah will cheer as loudly for you
Yeah.
in the middle of your gym
Yes.
as everyone cheers for him. And that is when nobody's looking. That's who he is. And that's what's just incredible. Constantly. He'll come in and yell for me, my mom, you know.
He tells,
Yeah.
he tells his dog, go say hi to grandma.
Yeah. That's who he is.
Okay,
Oh, that's
awesome.
Bronislav.
That's awesome. If I'm Bronislaw, I hate Noah. But I get it. I 100% get it, and I get their point of view, and I understand why Noah would be spirit of the games.
Wait, do you
I'm just
understand
thinking
why
of the
Roman
athlete's
is too? Do
perspective.
you understand why Roman won it?
It's pushing
Yeah.
through adversity, man. Isn't that what CrossFit is?
I think it's trying to keep his 200K. But sure, yeah, it could be
Well,
both.
He didn't.
Could be both. No, yeah, he did. Didn't he take third? What did he
Third
get?
don't
50?
get 200,000. There's
What'd he
a
get?
steep drop off.
Hey, who won last year?
The games, CrossFit Games, Medeiros.
No. The spirit of the games.
Noah.
It was
won
Noah
last year.
because the previous Spirit of the Games, I think, passes it off to the current or something like that. Or
Noah
like
just
the
didn't
new
want
one.
to hand it off to anybody. Just to hold it.
They had to bring it with and then give theirs to someone else.
God, I can't wait to talk to you about the interviews after the games with Laura Horvat. Jesus criminy.
I really wish you could just pull those
So
off your camera and just have a couple of them ready.
No, not stuff that I interviewed. I'm talking about the ESPN interview. It's just so ridiculous. But it's for another day.
Oh, damn.
Another
It's
day.
so fresh. You're ready to roll with it.
It's such a step back. We're so evolved as a community, and like then when I see those types of interviews with her, it's such a step back. Okay.
A Mickey Brazier interview or something.
All that, yeah, so bad. Sarah Cox, love you, thank you. Oh yes. Listen, guys, today's the last night. Peptides, free shipping, free bacterial water. What's the water called? Bacteriostatic.
Bacteriostatic water.
Bacteriostatic water.
Right.
Use code word Sevon or Hiller. CA peptides. There's the see that right there?
QR code.
QR code. What I was gonna say barcode.
Uncle Stefan over here doesn't know what a QR code is.
QR.
Yeah.
We were at a fine dining restaurant today and the sun went down and it was dark on the patio. Yeah, that's what I take, the BBC TB 500. Also, Toastpacers, use code Sevon, get 15% off. Nobody else gets that. That's how excited they are at Toastpacers. Yeah, it is cool, right?
That's very cool.
Josh Lerman, what a great weekend of coverage, team. Thank you. Look at there's Sousa. Oh, shit.
What? Where's Sousa?
Can y'all hear me
Oh,
okay?
Yo.
My mic.
hey, Sousa.
John, we gave you new headphones. What happened? Hi, Hiller.
What was he going to say about the fine dining restaurant and the lights going down?
Oh, he'll tell you.
Oh, finest of the
Is it
finest.
the same
guys.
server as yesterday?
Yes.
Same server.
Oh, no. It's not.
Yep.
She was
I'm
ready for us.
excited now.
What's even better is they swapped out. We were supposed to have another server, and then she saw us and she goes, "I'm your server now."
Oh, I'm excited for this. Okay. What happened, Savon? What happened?
Oh boy.
I'm on. Just now it was I ordered some caffeine and so I ordered caffeine. I ordered caffeine and that's all I ordered. And what came to my was 12 dinners
No.
and 2 carts. And they said, "Sorry, we're late." And it smells like hamburgers and french fries. I'm like, no, that's not what I ordered. I just ordered caffeine.
It is 10 o'clock. What are you doing with caffeine?
It's gonna take me 3 hours to pack. Sarah Cox, we still love you.
Oh my
good.
goodness. Sarah.
We still love you. What do you mean? Of course you still love me.
You hit the plug, right? CAPeptides.com.
Come in your house in a couple weeks.
We hit it. We hit that plug.
Yeah.
Like my kids are gonna train at her kids train at AOJ. It's like the best jiu-jitsu academy in the United States, maybe the world. And you're only allowed to train there with white gis. So I got my kids white gis. No one say anything stupid like it's not, because you know it is. The Mendez brothers. I think the Rottola twins trained out of there. And my kids are going to train there for like 7 or 8 days straight. And they're going to skate with, who's the guy? Every day they're going to go with AOJ in the morning or at night. And then the other part of the day, they're going to skate at Shrek. What's the guy's name?
Ryan Sheckler.
Yeah, Sheck. Yeah.
That's right.
They're skating at Ryan Sheckler's private gym in not Costa Mesa. What the fuck? Too many margaritas.
Costa Mesa.
It's a good life. Yelana, Sevi Hiller, John, Coffee Pods and Wads, Pedro, and Caleb. Thank you. Some of you I made up. They didn't thank you, but I threw you in there.
Thanks, Yolana.
Pedro, thank you.
Page,
Milligan's Island. They're like in the rest at the end of the song.
Lizard, thank you for the coverage, fellas. Sad I couldn't meet you in person, Sevan, but I will gladly settle for a meeting. Your boy Travis Mayer. Now I understand your love for him. Oh yeah, I got to hang with Travis a little bit too. Holy shit, I cannot believe you. I will never. I'm gonna cut this ponytail off as soon as I get home. My hair is horrible.
It looks great.
It's embarrassing.
It's so good.
Why? What?
I look like non-binary or something. I just don't look like a man when I look in the mirror. To me,
But you guys missed that soundboard.
unless my pants are down. Jeremy E. World, a pleasure throwing down with you, John Animal. Oh, you threw down with Jeremy?
He did the clean and jerk workout with Taylor and Tyler and I.
Did I meet Jeremy Souza? Is that the guy we met? No.
Jeremy's strong, man. Like he
Were you with me when you met you?
Out at the on the way with the That's What's Up that time.
Hey,
No,
hey,
that was
hey, he had a liberal girlfriend and they only had standing sex. He is-
Wow.
Well, if they
No,
laid down, he'd be oppressed. So they
Oh,
I guess we're
oh
done with,
shit, man.
CrossFit censorship now.
Oh man.
About damn time. It's about
Oh
damn.
man. You just came up with that, Souza?
just on the fly. That's what
Hey,
happened.
do you think you're getting funnier and like sharper from the podcast?
Oh, for sure.
That was crazy. That shit was good. I wish I wouldn't have laughed so hard. Like I could have just been cool with that.
That made me feel good. You laughed that hard.
Bruce Wayne, thank you for all the extra post day coverage. You guys are the best, dude. Thank you, Bruce, for everything. Time to start. Fuck, dude, we got to start doing a shitload of non-CrossFit podcasts. We got to get out of this space. Sarah Pavlovic, we were the table next to you at dinner tonight, but didn't want to interrupt dinner with the team. Round of drinks on us. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? You should have come over.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Oh, was she at the table right next to us in the two?
I think so.
I think she was.
recognize-
I think
I
she was.
recognize
hot,
that
too.
face. Yeah.
She was pretty, right?
Yeah, the
Very.
I saw some
very.
hot chick on a table next to us
Oh,
with glasses
Dude,
like that.
definitely come and say hi.
Bother us, please.
$100. Thank you so much. That just bought one margarita from the fine dining establishment.
Yeah, Sarah. How was your Sarah? Write more. I want to hear about your. Tell us how your experience was. What's crazy is, yeah, it's crazy. John versus Hiller Fit Wars undercard. Oh, I like it.
The soundboard is back all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Why was it absent?
Because I wasn't here. What the fuck do you mean? Who do you think presses the button?
Hey, how do you know which button to press? Do you have them memorized or did you write on them?
I just go by feel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Pedro, why don't you have a soundboard?
Yeah,
For
Pedro.
the same reason I don't have a Mac.
Oh my god, guys, we're in the media room today, and you know, like we're this posse, right? There's like 20 of us on the media team who are all kind of friends, and there were like, I don't know, 7 of us gathered around. We each have our own table. We kind of take over the media room, and I look at Pedro and I'm like, wait, who was it?
John.
John who? Oh, John Young, Pedro, and Tyler Watkins all have fucking PCs. And I'm like, of course you guys do.
What's
What's that
wrong with a
supposed to
PC? Can I ask that?
I mean, a lot,
It's-
but
It's like people who have droids. It's not bad or good. It's just like you know who they are. Like you're not.
John Young's totally a
The
PC.
thing about it is as well, it's like I can't even be insulted by any of it because it's entirely accurate. Like it's perfectly accurate.
There's
it's
like an
all-
antisocial component to you, like, and not because you want to be antisocial, but because you just have a blind spot.
God, that is the best thing I've ever heard. God, that's great.
And I don't agree that I have a blind spot. I think I just have like fucking cobwebs in my wallet. That's my problem.
Oh shit. I don't have a problem with Laura Horvat winning the games. I don't have a problem with Jeffrey Adler winning the games. Someone in our thread, I don't want to say who, I hope he comes on the show, said, "Hey, do you think that Fikowski threw the last event so Roman could win?" I was like, "That's
Oh,
the dumbest."
he's on the screen.
Oh, where is he?
The guy who said that? Oh no, he's not. Never mind. Sorry, Hiller. I thought it was you.
That's crazy, right? There's no fucking way, right? Did
No.
I
No,
wish
he
I
just
thought of that.
No, I watched his arms like flutter and then him fail to hold them up during the lunge. Like he just broke down and blew up.
He also looked like his quads were under like a lot of pressure when he was sitting down at the end. He was like standing up, sitting down, and rubbing them loads, and standing up, sitting down.
You rubbing them loads.
Rubbing off loads.
Loads.
Fergie showed lots
rubbing a load on his quads.
lots of love in the chat for you this weekend, Sevon. I hope you felt it. I didn't see any of the broadcast. Zero. Not even like 1 second of it. But I will say this. The people at the CrossFit Games, the staff, the volunteers, the patrons, it was crazy how much I was embraced. It was I didn't get one negative, not it was 100% positive. Not even like someone saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" Nothing. And like in a few months I'll tell you some other crazy shit too. Like, yeah, it was nuts. It's nuts.
Like there's an embargo on information.
Well, I just don't want to I don't want to I still got to fly home and it just
Wait till I get out of town.
Across state borders before he gets.
But it was crazy. Even like people who hated me were nice to me. It was crazy. And I was nice to everyone.
In the background.
What?
Who's watching this back? I can hear Savan telling the same story twice there. Or is that just me?
That ain't me.
There's an echo somewhere.
It's the background of Caleb's thing. That's why he's muted.
Roman mentioning he was wanted to be a hero to his son. Spirit of the Games material right there. Oh, please.
Spirit of the Games.
I just want to beat my son in tennis. He's 8.
Can I? One of the weirdest things I saw this weekend. I saw a lot of weird shit. Was when.
Yeah. Go.
When maybe it's just the phrasing that caught me off guard, but when Invictus won, I know none of you give a fuck about teams, but when Invictus won, Lauren, who I like, asked Joshua Al-Shama, now, this is your last year on a team and you've just won gold and you're expecting your first child, and there's a big round of applause, lovely moment. And then she was like, she goes, "Have you a message for your unborn son?" And I was like, why does that sound like such a weird way to ask that question?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought it was weird too. I was watching that.
The phrasing of it.
Where did you see that?
She was on the big screen,
Lauren Khalil was on the big screen?
No, Lauren Smith.
Who's that?
She was doing the the Nikki's job for the teams, basically. I don't know what's compare. What do you call that? I don't know. Field, whatever. Courtside reporter, basically.
Field reporter?
Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, John.
Yeah, when you're born, don't tear your mom's. Jesus, what kind of question is that? Yeah, it's a weird one. Oh yeah, I recognize her.
The phrasing was just I think it was I don't know. There's just different ways you could phrase it. Just unborn son just sounded like a weird, I don't know. It just was weird.
Hey, can I please say off of that team finale was the best workout of the entire weekend?
Why? Why do you say that? The programming of it, you mean?
The programming of the team competition was incredible. Everything I
good.
saw. And then that finale was the best workout, hands down.
That it was carnage with that earthworm. It caused such carnage.
And
you liked it when CrossFit East Nashville dropped it and that thing just slammed Andrea Nisler to the
Tim
ground.
went flying back into the rest of the team.
The handstand walk component of it was very cool. You had to do 96 feet unbroken, and all 4 athletes were going at once. And there were athletes that were catching up to their teammates. They had no idea because when you handstand walk, you don't know who's in front of you. And there'd be athletes that would get 92 feet, and they'd have to go all the way back to the beginning.
How many teams were out? How many teams were out there at a time, Hiller? 10.
So there was 40 people handstand walking simultaneously, and it was wicked.
I thought I was looking at a fucking moving Salvador Dali painting, like I was on acid or something, watching
Yes.
40 people. Yeah, it was just like crotches and legs pointing at you everywhere.
But it was so cool, like the pressure on the teams, like say Invictus, where there's a few times where Jorge caught up with, I think it was Brittany Weiss in front of him, and he was like having to handstand walk backwards to, he's backtracking away from her without falling down. Because if he fell down, he was screwed, and so was the person behind him probably. And like that team did that about 3 times, and then it was a bit shit as well. Like Kelsey Keel couldn't make it back. She tried like 5 times and got like about 80 feet 5 times.
She was so close.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then the rest of the
you
team
know what's
was
crazy
so
about that
close.
team, that Invictus team? I don't know if this is true. We're gonna have to have Devin Kim on to find out. But I heard they tried to kick Devin Kim off the team
For
to
whom?
replace her with someone who has 1.8 million Instagram followers.
Oh,
And
I know who that is.
And Devin Kim stayed on the team and they fucking won. I don't know if that's true, by the way. That's complete fucking rumor. But there's 20 people watching this right now who are like, oh shit, he said it. You know what I mean?
Well, I heard it too. So does that mean it's kind of
yeah, well, there you go. Hey, you heard that same rumor? That's crazy. If I'm Devin Kim, I'm like walking around like for a month like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Does it rhyme with Manny Kegel?
Nah. Gone.
Oh my goodness.
And there was a couple of workouts this weekend where Devin Kim, I was a fucking boss on that team. Like
She's a boss. They're all bosses, dude.
Yeah.
Every one of those people on that team got their own kind of je ne sais quoi.
there was really cool things. Like there was a couple of workouts where Joshua Shama took the lead and was like seriously strong leadership qualities. And then there was a couple afterwards talking to them where Joshua was like, well, sometimes Jorge takes the lead, where we knew last night Jorge recognized that Joshua was a bit like too hyped last night. So he told Joshua to do the counting because he knew it would keep him level and calm him down. And I was like, that's cool. Like, that's impressive that he noticed it and knew to make that change to calm him down. I thought that was cool.
Jorge Fernandez is a magnet.
Yeah, he's cool.
He is a magnet.
Team, you know how the carnage of the earthworm and teams were getting just wrecked by it and falling over? There was a male athlete that picked up his female athlete by the back of the sports bra. Like, he grabbed her middle and just ripped her off the floor. Like, get up. It was in the first heat. I don't know the team, but it was awesome.
Did she get clotheslined or something and like fell to the ground?
Well, the thing was on rope, so it kind of was just suffocating the athletes when they went down, and I'd never seen that happen.
Oh, that thing was just tossing people around.
Yeah, you know, if you drop the worm, it all falls to one side. The front might whip a little bit, but it just kind of doubles back a small bit. But this thing would go in half, like it would all fly back. Like Tim Paulson was sent flying twice into the rest of his team. It just like as soon as one bit falls, if you don't all drop it at the same time, it just bounces straight back. It's cool.
Tim Paulson's cool as shit.
Yeah, he is. That Are You Not Entertained he did. That'll go down in history as one of the clips, I think, yeah.
Hey, think of all the coaches out there that are just having a field day right now.
With what?
Just like think of how excited, and this is kind of gross to say this. This should probably wait a week, but fuck it. Like just think like Ben Bergeron, all the people that left him who did worse, or like Kotler looking at Daniel Brandon, but he got Gazan. I mean, just think of like all like the, you know what I mean? There's some shit like not that they want, like I'm not suggesting that Kotler wanted like something bad to happen to anyone or Ben Bergeron did, but it's like, hey, when you move around and like you don't do as good, it's like, you know, there's 20 of those. That should be a whole episode. You moved and it didn't work out so good.
Hiller's pose is killing it right now.
Yeah.
I know, Hiller, do you have underwear on?
Dude, he's got 100 bucks all over it, bro.
Oh my God, where's your crack pipe? Nice work.
Laptop.
The 5-inch inseam, dude. If I keep going, yeah, there's the pants. There they are.
No, less.
Careful.
Keep pulling it up. There you go.
Oh my God, I had a full love fest with fucking Jason Hopper today in the parking lot. My God, we needed to get. He might be pregnant.
Excuse me. Oh, from you. Okay.
Do you think international men will be taking first for the next couple of years? Yeah, in the women's division.
Do you consider Canada international?
Yeah, we own them. God, Vellner was so cool this week. He yelled at me once, but he's pretty cool.
For what?
He was fucking in a rush to go to the. We were filming Roman fucking with all the doctors around him and all the drama around him, and Vellner was rushing to the bathroom to try to go to the bathroom before he went out on the floor. Me and the guy Vandersloot from Mayhem, who's cool as shit, the film guy. We were standing near the bathroom door, and Vellner ran by us and goes, "You're standing in the wrong spot." He was pissy, but it was fine. I mean, I love him. It was right. It was whatever. Laura Pre-Roast here, Visor winner. Sevon, my husband Joe and I met you in the hallway Thursday night at the State House. You're such a cock. Oh, thank you. No, I'm joking. It's a pleasure meeting you, and we owe you a steak and a beer when we eventually make it out to Santa Cruz.
Nice.
Look at that picture. My God.
That photo.
My God.
All the dudes lean in.
Let's go to the beach instead. Thank you. Trevor Gentry, well, it's a good thing Sevon doesn't decide who the Spirit of the Games award goes to. It doesn't matter what you think. Okay, fine. All right, good.
Wait,
hey, all hail Rome. All hail the guy who broke his fucking foot. Who's like,
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Hiller just ejaculated.
why does anything Pedro say funny?
It's because of the accent, man. He's
The accent.
He's got this accent and timing.
Scott Wade, you're way off on this one, Sevon. A man breaks his foot and goes out there and jump ropes. Deserves the Spirit of the Games. Everyone knows that, you moron, you midget Armenian. All right.
Hey, it's only the Spirit of the Games. It's not like he's getting paid or anything for it.
All right, fine.
Most improved was Gazan, which I think is good.
Yeah,
I think he's deserving.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, if Sam Briggs was at the games, Sebi previously said if Sam Briggs is at the games, she should win Spirit of the Games. Yeah, Sam Briggs stood there that year that Murph happened, and when every single person crossed the finish line, man and woman, she went over to every single one and helped them take their vest off because they were fucking dying.
Yeah, that's a bad call, though.
And Roman broke his fucking foot and went out there and did double unders on one foot. Yay, you get the Spirit of the Games. Yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, you're jumping
I feel like next week Sevon's gonna do some one-footed double unders and put it on Instagram and be like, "See, I have spirit."
I feel like Savannah's going to finish.
Remind me.
He's going to finish this call, realize what he's been saying, and move his flight up.
Going straight to Moscow. Great job this week. Thank you, Eric Van Dusen. Hey, I like Roman. I like what he did. It's all I'm not. It's not. None of this is a dig at Roman. I think his fucking tiny little calves and his big old head and his smile and his intensity and the love of the Russian people is great. I'm just saying it's not Spirit of the Game shit.
Hey, you saw nothing with everybody back there. Who would you give it to?
Beastie
We've asked him this. And
Oh.
he
Turn up John's mic. No, we're not letting John talk.
I turned it up.
They should have made all the athletes do them one-legged, to be fair.
Hey, I actually thought of that. That would have been actually
Next
kind of
year.
interesting.
That'd have been equitable.
Hey, it's funny too because I asked some athletes. I'm like, hey, it sucks that he's gone, but fucking it changes the game, and you got to be excited. And athletes are, no one wants it to be this way. I'm like, well, then maybe you should give him 15% of your winnings and only jump on one foot. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Don't get carried away here. Jenny
Don't you
Vaccaro.
feel the same way about what you just said about Sam Briggs, though?
What do you mean?
Taking everyone's vest off, like, let them fucking suffer. Stop helping out your freaking competition.
I get that, but the Spirit of the Games is like you sort of transcend in my mind, the Spirit of the Games is you sort of transcend the competition, and it's this, and it's like this, like you are who you are. You're the same person on the field as you are off the field. Like you don't change. You're just this one being. A lot of people like I flipped a switch like 5 minutes before I flipped a switch. I think the Spirit of the Games is like, wow, you just are who you are.
It's like James Sprague.
Yeah, like Sprague. Yeah, Sprague would be a great Spirit of the Games. Jenny and Gazan could be a great one too. Jenny Vaccaro, 1999. God, I got great footage with. I got some cool footage today with Alex Smith, Ben Smith. tons of footage with
How was Ben Smith?
Invictus. He's great. He's such a gentleman.
He was like pale, like grey, walking off the field yesterday.
I think that's because he's like 50.
Ben Smith should take a shower every time he's done talking to me.
Why?
Just to get my smut off of him. Joe Ellen Belcher. It took me 20 minutes to get a drink at the bar. They had 10 total people at it. Then we saw you guys outside. Yeah. Oh, it was crazy.
Oh, you're the one that waved?
We've ordered literally, I'm not joking, 20 drinks from there, and not one of them came as we ordered in the last 2 nights. I'm not joking. 20 drinks, not one of them. True, Caleb?
I can vouch for that for sure.
In your dinner, and
I've had about 15 of them, and they've all been not right.
Wrong. Hey, we keep asking for a spicy margarita, and they bring us a blood orange something or another. It's
not spicy at all.
Yeah, it's fucking tarded.
I can't tell if it's just the bar is just a complete disaster, and they just like, oh, we only make blood. No, you don't. There's margarita mix and there's jalapenos. Fucking make the drink. You
Put
can
them together.
make the drink. Crazy.
She's like, the bar slammed. The bar slammed. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to bring you any more drinks. Are you guys gonna order more? Oh, we're at a fucking restaurant, and they're like, you're limiting. Like, what? Wait, what? This is a McDonald's.
Crazy. Hey, we walked by the bar on the way out to go down the patio to the stairs.
Yeah.
There's fucking no one in there.
Yonakoski was in there. That's it.
Like, yeah.
Was he?
On God. Yeah, he was in there.
On God.
Oh God.
On God.
For real.
That's some Southern shit. That's some Irish shit. On God. Hey, I met another Irish dude, and the first thing I said is, "Do you know Pedro?" He's like, "No."
No.
Like, who's that? I'm like, the Irish dude. Oh, good night, Sarah. Oh, good fight. Oh, who won? Who won?
Oh yeah, who did win?
Jake Paul did.
Oh, what?
10
Did he
rounds.
knock him out?
No, 10 rounds straight. No fighting.
Not a
Nate
bunch
Diaz-
of throwing.
Yeah, Nate Diaz put him in a headlock at one point, and then they broke it up and
Give him a noogie.
yeah, literally what happened. And then Jake Paul just kept punching Nate Diaz in the head until he got stupid.
Wow.
That
Sorry,
shit's
it was fun.
fixed, bro.
Jethro Cardona, $9.99. John Young absolutely came through this weekend. Enjoyed all of his analysis over here and on Spins Pod. Sevon, milk this boy while you can. We'll surely lose him to broadcast team eventually.
That was
Okay, hey, hold on. So somebody today, I swear to God, completely unprompted. I'm walking
God.
down. On God, shit busting for real. Walking down the street, this guy stops me over by the Globe with the CrossFit sign, and he just like by the tents stops me. He's like, Caleb, I got to tell you this. I love John Young. He goes, I had to tell somebody in person because if I put it in the chat, everybody would light me up for it. But I swear to God, I love John Young. He's so good. He's a great commentator. He's so good. And
I went to John Young's house, and he had a swastika flag in his bedroom. He's a bad man. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I swear, completely unprompted, the dude told me that he loved John Young. And I said, you know
John-
what? I appreciate that opinion.
John's
So
got
I-
the craziest story ever you're about to hear. This one, I don't even know if this one you can tell this one.
The swastika flag one?
You want me to say it? No. It sounds like
This first of all, I met John Young's parents today. They are
I felt very bad for them. I felt very bad.
I
for
felt
them.
bad for them. They were meeting me too.
No,
I felt
not
horrible
yourself.
that they were like thanking me for being your friend. I'm like, are you kidding me? Your son's like a 10. I'm like a 2. I'm like a fucking.
So my parents have pretty good seats, and
They had great seats.
Where
They
were
went at
the, where were the
50 front row, 50-yard line, right? Bam.
beautiful?
My mom goes, we met Sevon today, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. You know, like, I hope y'all didn't embarrass me, or whatever.
Not at all.
and,
They're cool as shit.
And then they go, we did meet some other people, and it wasn't as good. And I go,
Tell us
what are you
more.
talking
What do you
about?
mean?
What are you talking about? And they go, we met Justin Medeiros' sister and their family, and his family's sitting right next to my family, and they don't know that. And anyway, my mom's wearing a CEO shirt, and they go, "Oh, you like the Sevon podcast? We love the Sevon podcast, except one guy. We hate this one guy."
This is
And they-
Medeiros' mom saying it to John's mom.
It's a sister.
Unprompted.
Oh, sister.
No.
Yeah, and
She's
and
kind
I-
of she's
my mom-
hot too. Have you guys seen Justin's sister?
my mom
Definitely.
goes. My mom
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
That's probably my son. And I,
Wait.
just, and I wasn't there for this, but just to imagine like the awkwardness of this conversation, I genuinely felt bad.
Medeiros' sister tore John up to John's mom.
Oh, that's
They're good Southern folk, though. They handled it like it.
I think maybe the worst part of that for John is that out of what is about 12, 15 people that come on this show regularly, that she instantly assumed it was her own son.
You just had to head it off.
Shit.
You know what? I'm gonna stop you.
I'm going to stop you right there. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
That
love
story's
that story.
unreal, dude. That story is
good.
crazy. Hey,
That's
everyone knows everyone. It's 1 degree of separation. Like Sporty Beth and I probably have the same godfather. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like this shit is incestuous. You guys want to hear a story? You guys want to hear a crazy story about Sporty Beth?
Is that really happening?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Oh, are you telling this now?
Yeah,
You wait.
No,
No.
I don't know. You tell me.
We'll
we
need
go
to
back
plug out,
tomorrow.
Suze's soundboard.
This story is crazy. So
Yeah.
there's this saying. I don't know if Mother Teresa was the first one to say it, but basically, be kind to people, not because they're kind to you, but because you're a kind person. And I'm a pretty big proponent of that. And it's the same thing, be an asshole to someone, not because they're an asshole to you, but because you want to be an asshole to them. Just do what you want to do. And so I like Sporty Beth made that video, Sevon, the most toxic man in CrossFit. And it's just crazy. By the way, I'm going to ask you again, you should pull that shit down. But so Hiller rolls up on me and he says he picks me up from the airport. He said, "Hey, Sporty Beth is in town. She stopped at Popeyes and ate at Popeyes." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then we drove by and he said, "Oh, there's a Popeyes. You want to eat there?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to eat there." And so we stopped at Popeyes. Or maybe I said we should go to
You
Chick-fil-A.
wanted Chick-fil-A, and I said, no way, we should go to Popeyes. And we looked up, and there was just one there, so we went to
Yeah.
it.
Pulled off the freeway and ate at Popeyes. And while we're sitting there, he shows me the clip of her eating at Popeyes. And he goes, "Oh, dude, she don't got a media pass." And I say, "Oh, okay. Let me see."
Really?
Oh,
She was traveling this far without a media pass.
yeah, crazy, right?
Insane.
So I say, "Oh, I'll ask Dave to get her a media pass." Right? I mean, she's media.
homie, I met up with her.
No way.
Oh.
I think the story goes, we did the Popeyes thing because of the thing that I saw on Instagram, and then I met
Yeah.
up with, I kind of bumped into her, and I talked to her for like 10, 15 minutes, and in that
Oh,
conversation,
okay.
she said she
Tell
had a
me.
media pass.
Okay, right. Okay, so sorry. Right.
So I'm
sorry.
like, oh, you're just kind of hanging out then with your camera.
So you
And
saw her after Popeyes. You saw her at the event, and she told you she
Right.
didn't have a media pass. Okay, and so then
right,
you
so
told
she
me
told
that.
about it, and then I let you know, and then keep going.
Okay, so either way, Hiller somehow finds out she doesn't have a media pass. He tells me, I said, "Oh, should I ask Dave if he can get one?" And Hiller's like, "Yeah, that'd be a nice thing to do for her. She came this far." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I hit Dave up and I was like, "Hey, dude, could you get this chick a media pass?" Now you have to understand, building up to this, there's been some crazy shit going down too. Her and a couple other ding dongs were trying to get it so I could get kicked out of the games. Like there were these few fucking knuckleheads who were actually trying to make it so I couldn't film the behind the scenes, which is nuts. Which is just their own personal hatred towards me at the expense of you want to know who at the expense of promoting the athletes, because at the end of the day, every single athlete that's in my behind the scenes is gonna their value is gonna skyrocket. We're gonna love on them so hard. Anyway, so she makes the most toxic man video. She's trying to make it so I can't get in the games with some other people, but I like whatever. I don't like, what do I fucking care? At the end of the day, I have 3 coolest kids in the world, and my fucking wife loves me to death. And my mom and my sister, and my dad and Souza, and Caleb, and John. Pedro's probably falling in love with me too, and Hiller. So Dave sends her. I think Dave sends her basically a DM or a text, or somehow he gets in touch with her and says, "Hey, you want a media pass?" Sevon says you need one, and he gets her a media pass. And this chick posts so she knows that I'm throwing the olive branch out there. Like, hey, like Dave told her, hey, Sevon's trying to hook you up with a media pass, and yeah, you came this far. Let's get you one. And when she posts on Instagram, she doesn't be like, hey, you fucking wanker, I still think you're a douche, but thanks for the media pass. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. I could have felt that. I'd have been like, all right, I hear you. I feel you. You're taking one step closer to me. I'm taking one step closer to you. You know, we'll get to know each other a little bit and see what happens. Nope. Just a straight fuck you. Dave got me the media pass. No love for Sevon. No trying to reconcile. I just think it's a douche move.
I think it showed her true colors.
Weird.
Which led to me going off on Unsporty Beth, thinking that it was Sporty Beth.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh,
Big move.
shit.
Classic mix-up.
Oh, what do you know? There she is.
You're welcome. Okay, fine.
Hey, that's a nice picture.
Corone licking his chops at these new minimum work requirements. Oh, yeah. What if there would have been a minimum work requirement for Caleb Pedro Souza? Thank you.
Thank
Steve
you.
Flores, can't wait for the behind the scenes. By the way, Spin did a fantastic job this weekend. Well, that sucks. I mean, that's great. Spencer Davis, $50. Holy shit. Longtime fan of the podcast. Looking forward to getting back to the regular shows. That being said, you all crushed it this weekend, and I loved every minute. I'm at it. Actually think about doing CrossFit now. Love and peace. Nah, don't worry about that.
Now,
Now.
buddy.
Do you want to send Hopper a link?
Yeah. What does he asking for one?
He's in the comments.
It's very possible he's in the comments right now.
That's
Very
not
Did he ask
possible.
for one, or is it just a bunch
There's
of?
no way that's really Jason Hopper in the comments.
I look.
Caleb proved it.
It
He
matches
proved it.
his page.
I just looked at. Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah.
Well, if he,
On
yeah,
You want me to do it?
yes,
You want me to do it? I have it
someone-
pulled up.
yeah, send him a link if he wants to come in.
I'm
Just
doing
on.
it.
Listening to all the athlete interviews leading up to the games made me so much more invested. Can't wait for the behind the scenes and getting the athlete back on the pod. Thank you, by the way, Natalie. He put me in a headlock today from the back.
Yeah.
Who did?
Hopper.
Oh, Nate Diaz.
I
Oh,
might
no.
have hurt his back reaching down that far.
Again.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, John, you do need to turn up your mic. And I put my hands on top of his forearm, and I gave it a little like, and
Wasn't budging.
no, I wasn't getting out of that. So did Roman stay on the bike because he was told to? I don't even know. I wasn't in there for that final event. Was that the final event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the 21
assume-
cows
I
was the
assume
minimum
he
work
was told.
requirement,
Don't
That's
get
what
off
I
the
think.
bike.
That's what I think it was, because even they blew the little Jason
Horn,
McDonald blew the
yeah.
air horn, and then the judges came over and stood there until he had like finished up a certain. And he even picked it up a little bit.
yeah, he picked it up. I feel like the 21 cows was probably the minimum work requirement, and for him to be done with the workout.
Makes sense.
Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for the coverage this weekend. And can we hear the dinner story? Everyone was so good this weekend. It made the weekend so cool. There were so many ridiculous dinner stories. Basically, the
You had
waitress
one
thought
from
she
tonight.
what?
You had one from tonight you never told.
It's a continuation of yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the day
The
before
waitress
that.
was
It's
tripping.
just first class service.
out.
That's all it is.
Fine dining
Fine.
is what it was.
Finest of dining. It's not an Applebee's. It's not an Applebee's.
Oh yeah,
don't-
she lectured us on how it's not an Applebee's. This
And we-
isn't an Applebee's.
We don't
Was
push
this the
tables
hotel
together.
restaurant? Is that not like a
Dude.
nice hotel?
When we
Supposed
sat
to be.
down,
Supposed
when
to
we
be the
sat
nicest
down-
hotel in town.
the first waitress doesn't even look up at us. Starts setting down menus and immediately starts explaining about how we can't split the bill and how all this other shit.
You-
It
You
was
ever
just
see
like,
somebody so stressed that they just
Fuck.
start moving their lips in random movements?
I'm gonna be writing a stern email to them when I get home tomorrow.
That's what she looked like.
Hiller, did you tell everyone how you met Jack Farlow yesterday?
Yeah, we talked about that right before you came on, but it wasn't.
Oh,
It was Frank. Shelby
We saw him
Boyd.
again. Saw him again today. Jack Farlow.
Looks like. Oh wait, which one?
But not Jack Farlow. Jack Farlow.
They look similar, don't they?
Yeah, it's like
They're
Two
like
white
the
guys
same
with brown
height,
hair
they
and
have
a
the same
receding
build, the
hairline.
same thing.
Yeah.
Their
I was
quads aren't the
confused.
same size.
I was confused listening to that story last night. Imagine how confused that Frank guy must have been when Hitter walked away. It's just like, what?
I could only
I
imagine.
thought he was dreaming. Like that. It was so bizarre that it couldn't have possibly happened.
Why in the hell did he just make me take a picture of my leg? With it?
Why did he go along with it as well? Like, why is that? Oh yeah, sure. Not be like, sorry, who are you?
Hey. So I an hour and a half ago, I ordered 3 Diet Cokes to my room. I admit it.
An hour
And
and a half.
And I just called the front desk, and they're like, "That department." I'm like, "Hey, I ordered. Can I get me room service?" They're like, "It's closed." Like, I ordered 3 Diet Cokes from there an hour and a half ago. He's like, "I want to be honest with you. They're not coming. I want to be honest with you. Your restaurant is the worst. Nice people, but the most retarded people. Completely incompetent."
That restaurant is so bad.
Oh, I said the R word.
Hey, this is the picture of last year. I took it with Farlow, right? And he goes, "I think my quads are bigger than yours." And I said, "I think you're wrong." So this is last year. And this year I saw
Not
Frank.
Jack Frank.
And the skull was the same dude. But come on. Oh, that's who's at dinner. Come on.
I would
How
argue
so-
That's
Frank has
Shelby.
bigger
That's
quads
Shelby
than Farlow.
Neal's. That's Shelby Neal's boyfriend, Frank. By the way,
Well,
and this
I'm
guy,
not about-
I saw Shelby Neal's Frank boyfriend today. I'm like, "You didn't tell Hiller that you weren't Jack Farlow?" He's like, "Nope."
Shelby Neal's boyfriend Frank looks more like Jack Farlow than Jack Farlow looks like Jack Farlow.
Fair.
Thank you.
Wow, Pedro
And then-
got your back.
Yeah, Alexis
Nice.
season Jack Farlow, and she goes, "Oh, I get it. It looks like Frank."
That's amazing.
Is there a Get to the Chopper compilation coming? I should have asked Dawn to say Get to the Chopper.
There was actually a helicopter that landed at the games, which is the craziest part about this.
Where did
You're
that
welcome.
land?
You're
Serious?
welcome.
Where did that land?
Yeah,
I called in my friends at the army and I said, "Hey, can you guys land a chopper? Because I need
Is
it for
that
the
true?
podcast."
yes,
Is that
Yeah,
true?
absolutely,
There was,
absolutely.
there was a chopper that came and landed at the
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
I don't know,
In the field over by North Park.
like where the 5K running track was, or 4.5K
Yeah.
running track, or
Called in a favor.
Oh, that's weird. Was someone
Yeah.
injured or what? It was just
no,
part
it
of
was
the
like
show.
it's
Technical?
called government propaganda.
Yeah, just for funsies.
Hiller from Sloppy
Yo,
Slop.
Jason just commented there again.
Really?
Where?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's legit.
Oh shit!
Oh, come
someone-
on.
Someone sent him a
thinking
link. If you,
I sent him a link.
I arrived at the party. Send the link a few days, and we'll do the whole show. See you,
Dude.
everybody.
Get
Oh,
on
go
at
to
the
the
party.
party.
Jason
What do we
Hopper,
care?
what are you doing at the party? You don't know how to party. What the fuck are you doing at the party?
I bet you when he does party, he parties though.
No, I'm telling you, he does not know how to party.
There's no way he
He's a
doesn't.
he's a
He went to
stander in the
Clemson.
corner. Right?
Bro,
wasn't
he does
invited to
not
the parties
party.
at Clemson. He was a
No.
walk-on.
Hey, he has a PC, dude. He's as dorky as you guys. I'm telling you, that dude is a dork. He's cool. He could fucking. I can't get out of his headlock if my life depended on it. But
Yeah, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, do I step in because he's just gonna kill me too? I don't know.
hey, his arm felt huge around. my
Yes.
fucking.
Imagine
He could have. Hiller, marry, fuck, or kill. That pose you're in right now. Lucky camera strap, Sevon. If we are the same, Sevi gets another. What the fuck? Someone translate that for me. I can't even make sense of that.
So Mary Fuck Kill, the pose, Lucky Camera Straps, or Sevon. If they have the same answer, Sevi gets $5.
Oh,
Are we doing these now?
I don't even know.
Fuck Lucky Camera Straps, marry Sevon, and kill the pose. It's like one of the easiest ones ever.
Thank you. It's the same. Give me $5.
Nice.
Glenn, the Aussie vet, Australia. Wow, wow. Thanks for making the games build up spectacular. No, sorry. Thanks for making the games build up spectator interest coverage and the behind the scenes to come the best yet. Odds on the games to be at Brisbane next year, 0. Congrats to all and Colton. Colton Mertens, man. What do you think? John Young, what do you think Colton Mertens?
You know what's funny is when it's all said and done, he didn't improve a ton. He did. It was his best
Watch
year of the games by far.
Watch that tone, John Young.
Yeah, like
But,
was he in the 30s last year?
Yeah, he was 31st last year,
That's
and
like
he moved up to
13
18th.
spots better.
No, yeah, no. He did better, best game of the year, but he was put with the top 10. Say what?
That's way better.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
he get
know,
cut
but
last
he
week?
got like Sunday wasn't his best day. Is all I'm saying. He was like absolutely. I mean, most improved. He was in the running for most improved, and then he just didn't have a best Sunday. Is all. But no, he did fantastic this weekend. There were a lot of events.
Hey, I've asked a lot of athletes like why they do the games, why they put themselves through this stress, what the point is, blah blah blah. And you get all these wide variety of answers. But they're the same answers because I'm a competitor, because I want to be the best I can be, because just all this stuff, right? He gave me an answer that I've fucking never heard before. Not even close. How you'll see in the behind the scenes. No, that would have been awesome to see you. No, it's a pretty gnarly answer.
To pay for my barn.
You guys go to Wolverine.com. You can find
Toxin's got to eat.
But he had an event win, his first event win at the games. That's pretty awesome. And
what workout?
He killed it. The ski bag.
Ski bag.
Right.
Ski bag.
Hey, I was taking 15 grams of Wolverine creatine every single day for 20 days building up to the games.
Why?
20 grams?
No, 15 grams for 20 days.
To the neck.
But I was only ate food 10 of those days, basically.
The normal dose is 5 grams.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And
for pussies. Triple that shit up.
Thank you. Tell him.
Kidney stones.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I was peeing out. My pee was like cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But I only lost 5 pounds in that time, and I was fucking. It felt like a balloon. It was cool. But since at the games, I fit into a medium shirt for the first time in like 5 years because I stopped taking the creatine, and like in 7 days I shrunk down to nothing.
Do you fit into the same clothes you were wearing when you did behind the scenes in 2018?
No, 1997. I was wearing the same size shirt Mariah was by the end of the weekend. I'm not even joking.
Savage.
That's a lot of money, by the way. Thank you for that. I didn't go to the Paper Street Coffee booth today. That sucks. Bickle, Coach of the Year. Oh, is that
what about Adam Klink? He only started coaching 4 months ago, and he has a games champion.
Definitely Adam Klink.
Adam Klink is so cool. God, he is cool. He walked up to me because I talk about him so much on the show. And he walks up to me and he goes, "I'm Adam Klink." I was like, "Yeah,
Hell yeah."
Who won Coach of the Year? Was there a Coach of the Year?
I don't think they do.
Not a coach.
I think DB said Matt Torres.
Oh,
yeah, most games athletes.
He's a dynamic coach.
Incredibly.
God, there was this funny line that I said. It's in the behind the scenes. I can't wait for you. He said something like, I said something perverted about Danielle, and he laughed. I go, "Not too much?" And he goes, "Nah, that's good."
Nice.
You're on the line.
It was on the line. I mean, it wasn't really perverted, but it was like a joke. It's a double entendre, I think, is the.
Wait, is that a picture of me?
That's you.
Holy shit. I've made it, guys. I've made it. Hot damn.
Eating beaver super late, but I'm here, and I can't wait for the behind the scenes.
Hey.
What did you make? What did you make today? Hey, look at Hiller's been hanging out with the many Canadians. He's just like, hey.
I was hanging out with Dick Butter. We met Dick Butter.
Isn't he awesome?
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's so cool.
Look at this picture. It's kind of like me. I just gotta like.
Oh shit! Yeah, do it, Hiller.
Yeah, I got.
I get
somehow doesn't have the same effect, Hiller. I don't know.
I think Audrey. The most intimacy I had with a girl in the last week was with Audrey. Little kissing time. Everyone loves John. I love John Young. I love John Young. John for the win. Where's JR? Fuck you. John Young 100. Oh, I love John Young.
Oh, there we
Where are
go.
all these just
I
coming
pre- I
from?
Dude, I'm
appreciate it,
telling
guys.
you. I'm telling
John
you.
is the bomb. I love John
So,
Young. Look
I
at
have a
this.
funny.
That thing
story.
might even have a vagina. Leon Gabriel.
That is a child.
That's a baby.
You know,
No, not the picture. I mean the person.
you know what's really hard to get across over text? Sarcasm.
Okay.
You do it pretty
So-
well.
All of those messages.
Oh,
What? Wait, what did he say? I missed it. I was
I
reading,
get it.
I was reading the comment. Let me hear it again. Try
I
one
said
more
that
time.
Sarcastic.
I insinuated that all the comments are sarcastic, but I love John, so I'm only joking.
Ashley McMains. I think if you think, okay, fine. I think if you think about Roman and you think about
Oh, so
perseverance,
many things. There's 5 things in this comment.
how hard he has worked to get to the games in the first place, and he never gives up. I think it's well deserved. Ashley, fuck it. You're right. Roman Krennikov, spirit of the games.
You beat him down enough.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I love him. He has nice skin. Grey Goes, $5. Can we talk about Rookie of the Year? How about Shelby Neal for Rookie instead of Olivia, someone who has already dominated a different division? Shelby Neal is definitely. God, that's tough.
Did they
I
give
mean,
out 2
Yellow-
rookies of the
Yellow
year this year?
Hosta-
One.
Yellow Hosta is most deserving of Rookie of the Year.
agreed.
If you want to give it to Olivia, that's fine. She had an event win. It was the last one. It's pretty darn cool. She is going to be one of the new faces of CrossFit. She's going to be here forever. But Yellow Hosta had an event win as well, and he ranked higher than Olivia did. I think the most deserving person. I don't mind that you give it to Olivia, but I think Yellow Hosta is the.
Is
was
that not just
deserving
like
of
a
Rookie of
cut
the
and
Year.
dry? Whoever finishes higher gets. I didn't know there was opinion in that. Is there opinion in that?
Typically, it is just who finishes the highest.
And did they give out 2 this year or just 1?
It's usually just one, right?
They gave out 2 last year though, because it's Emma Lawson and Nick Matthew got it last year, didn't they?
Oh,
I thought just Emma Lawson got it.
No, I think they both got it.
If it's 2, then
interesting.
I don't. I didn't hear anything about Yellow Hosta getting it.
Nick Matthews pretty cool.
I don't think Yellow got any awards.
It's 'cause
Hey,
he didn't
Shelby
buy the
Neal.
shirts.
Hey,
That's what he's
Shelby
thinking.
Neal's gold. I hope we can figure out a way to get her on the podcast a lot. I really like her.
Because she's black.
Well, I do like black girls, but and she's freckly. I just love her. She's cool. She's like, I don't really like. She was like saying that she's shy or something. She doesn't like to talk to people, but when I'm around and she's around, we just start grooving. I dig her. She's cool, and I like the fact that I like her boyfriend. That you think her boyfriend's a fucking Jack Farlow stunt double.
He is. That's a good way to put him.
John Young isn't gay. That's fair. It's good. Okay, I still like him. No one's perfect. Send Dave and Boz a link.
Someone said in the comments there, Nick Matthew got it last year, and in the female final event, they introduced Emma Lawson as the 2022 Rookie of the Year, so they both got it.
Christine Forster, can you discuss safety at the games? There were so many injuries this year. Like who?
Because the athletes are pussies this year.
I wonder if that in hindsight they would do the bike and sandbag differently. Uh
I don't think the sandbag caused any injuries. Like Roman didn't fall on a sandbag; he just jumped onto the ground.
Hey, that was kind of a joke, but for serious, the lack of barbell and the increased odd objects is probably why everyone's all fucked up.
Hey, I don't think they
Is
need
everybody
bike.
all fucked up?
Here's the thing. I don't
You
think they
get
need
hurt
bike
doing
at the
stuff
game.
that you don't do often. If it's
Everyone's
something
back
you
is
do
all blown
differently.
out. No one does it. It's
Hey,
what John said.
anytime you go 100% and you compete, there's always an opportunity for that. Especially
Here's
in
the
a
thing.
sport that's
Here's the
involved.
thing. If they're gonna do bike, I don't think they should do bike at the games. And if they are gonna do it, they should do a fucking time trial, and it should be straight away up a steep hill, and that's it. That's
I'm
it.
100% on board with that. I think that
That's
would be awesome.
it. I just cracked the code. 800 meters, super steep incline.
Okay, much longer than that, but yes,
No, 8.5 miles, just straight up a hill.
with a bike,
Yeah, with a bike.
you can just sprint that. There's no
Yeah, exactly.
It
It's
needs
just
to
a
be
sprint.
longer than that.
Okay, put a ruck on them.
A really steep hill. A really steep hill.
That would
But
do it.
listen, it should only be uphill. John and I agree. It's a speed trial. It's just one person at a time. just this thing where they have to go against each other, and there's too many ding dongs. There's people who aren't real athletes out there.
Yeah, they break bikes because of it.
Oh shit, Hiller. God.
Do you think
I
people
don't-
would be more likely to wreck on a road bike though?
Hey, it doesn't matter if you're 1,000 pounds. A pedal should never break off a bike.
No. To
I'm
wreck on a
disagreeing
road
with
bike.
Hiller. Sorry. I mean, it's a side story. Go ahead, Young. What were you saying?
I think we agreed.
I'm asking you guys, do you think people would be more likely to wreck on a road bike, or how are the bikes they currently have?
Oh, road bike. No one out there can ride a road bike, like a legit road bike. Only like Ricky Garrard and Jay Crouch and Yannikowski could ride that.
Well, to your
Like
point,
at high speeds.
you're saying time trial, so they go one at a time too, because
They could ride a mountain bike up a steep hill. I don't care. Just ride a regular mountain bike on a road as fast as you can up a steep hill. I don't care what the length is.
Given how bad they are on grass, maybe it's best to keep them away from roads and traffic and just keep them where they are.
You clear the road.
How do you guys feel about there being no swim?
I'm shocked with those things.
Sebon, what's your opinion on Justin now, hype train or not? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, and don't make me say this again because I don't want to fucking take anything away from Adler or Laura Horvat. This may be the weakest competitive field in the last 5 years. And so when you say Justin Medeiros is hype train, you're out of your fucking mind. Because
I disagree for the men.
There you go. I just stated the truth. Now John's going to say something.
For the women, I agree.
Okay, fine. Okay, but Justin never had it easy. Never.
No. I expect Justin to be back next year.
Yeah,
better than ever.
There's no hype train about Justin Medeiros. Something's up, whatever it is. It's the programming. Someone will get to the bottom of it. The guys got better, but the last 2 years. Okay, how about this, John? The last 2 years, the competitors have been equally as hard as this year, for sure. With Ricky Garrett.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, and there's no way. This is all speculation, but I went through all the events and I placed Justin where I thought he would place normal Justin. And obviously this is hard speculation because he didn't do it, but like what a Justin we would expect him, a place where we would expect him to get. And it was plus 120 points from what he had now. And that would have put him fourth. It would have put him 9 points ahead of Fikowski. And I think that's pretty realistic.
You're just adding 100 points for no reason?
No, 120 points. No, I went through every event and I put the place that I thought he would get, like a normal Justin would get.
Why is he not normal? Maybe this is normal.
Well, if this is normal, then he's never going to win the games ever again. And that might be the case. You might be right. But like the Justin of 2022, like for instance, Helena, he should have murdered Helena.
Okay.
Right? That's it. You know, like it's like events like that. I don't think he's the same Justin. The pig, he doesn't get 37th in the pig chipper. I'm not saying he wins, but he doesn't get 37th. You know what I mean?
No. No.
So like events like that, and he still would only get fourth place. It's not like he would win, but and obviously that's high speculation. But
hey,
I got some bad news for you guys.
How heavily involved was Dave in the programming?
Did you hear him in the press conference?
Yeah, he said he was very involved.
He said as soon as he stepped back into his position, he started touching just about everything that goes on within the games.
Even
from
the
the programming to the layout to how it's run. He said he touched just about everything.
But we don't know what Dave's role is now that he's back. We knew what Justin's role was, but we don't know what Dave's role is.
No, you don't know shit. You never knew shit. You don't know shit.
He even corrected the question. Someone said like,
listen to Caleb. Caleb just told you more. Sorry, Pedro. 1 second. Caleb just told you more than fucking all the other 50 other podcasts or news shows out there about CrossFit have fucking told you. He just told you. He just told all of you. Take notes, all of you.
Upset that my internet connection dropped off because I missed it.
So what I said.
Yeah, I didn't hear a word you said.
Awesome.
What did you say?
When he was
My
in the
Diet
press
Coke's not coming. That's what he said.
conference- Yeah, exactly.
Damn it, that's more.
So
I am
when
curious.
when he was in the press conference, I think it was Clydesdale asked him a question about what his involvement was with the CrossFit Games once he came back, and
Just,
he said as soon
just
as
before you say, Caleb, he actually he corrected the question that they asked. Well, they said something like, "Did you tinker with a few things?" And he immediately was like, "More than tinkered with more than a few things." Go on.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep, exactly. So he came in and he said, I touched just about everything that goes on with the CrossFit Games. I touched the programming. I touched how it's run. I touched the layout. I touched anything that is associated with the CrossFit Games. We tinkered with it. He's not saying, but he also wanted to make clear that he didn't come in and tell everybody, hey, this is exactly how it's going to be. This is what it should. This is what I know it should be. He came in and gave direction. He said, let's collaborate. Let's discuss how this thing goes. I mean, it's funny the way that he was discussing this was similar. He must have taken a few cues from the Jocko books that he read. I don't think he did, but
I was like,
nice comeback. I was about to be like, damn, Dave hates you now.
Yeah.
Good cover for that. Good cover for that, Caleb.
I know.
Good job.
I know
Nice
for
correction.
certain he knew all that shit well in advance. But all of the things are very like leadership based. Like, hey, why do you think that this is the way that you programmed it? I've been doing this for 15 years. I know exactly how this should play out. So that any program, any event, any test, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he knows exactly how it should play out. And he touched it. He messed with it. He tinkered with it. He added some things. He just took away some things. All of that.
He said some things were perfect. He was like, anything that was perfect we left alone. And then, but he's like, a lot of it wasn't. I wonder, did he take notes from the Todd Medley school of leadership, where he sat down in a meeting and said, I like to ask people, why did you do it that way? And then pause.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
imagine that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. It
What
trumps
the
Joshua
fuck did
Trudge.
Pedro say? Something the Todd Medley? What is that? Some Irish hymn or something?
The guy that used who had Noble on the threads, Savan. His leader.
Oh.
Threads.
He
You mean
probably learned
industry
that from
Todd?
Dave.
Industry
Todd.
Todd.
Todd Threads.
Oh, sorry. If you're gonna rip on that dude, go ahead. Let me hear it.
That was it. I was
He-
saying,
he-
I wanted Dave read his book as well.
He's been picking up
Does
on
that
cues
dude
from
that?
Jocko,
Yeah.
too.
Please tell me that you're just joking. That dude doesn't have a book, right? That joke went over.
No,
my
but
head.
I'm assuming all those bullshit threads that say
Oh.
nothing will eventually make their way into a coffee book or something.
The compilation of.
It'll come with a
Please.
free wine and a pair of
At
shit
this-
shoes.
God, Noble. What a fucking mess. Hey, did they really hire that guy over at HWPO? Does that guy work over there? I saw him like in a group photo or something. Was that guy
Yeah,
at the games?
I didn't hear that from anyone apart from you, so I don't know.
Did anyone see that guy at the games? Is that guy even still around?
What was his name again?
Todd
Todd something or another?
Melody.
Millennium.
It's just industry
We
Todd.
we
Industry
we killed ourselves to get the NFL contract. Oh yeah, well, I know. We know you did.
You killed the company too. but Good job.
Yeah, we know you did. You don't got to tell us. Holy shit. Good old Todd.
Good old
What's
Todd.
up, boy? Oh, is that the games?
Oh.
Is that?
Look at him. Look at Majestic.
Oh, wait a second. Is that the games this year?
Yeah.
Is he in a box?
Yeah.
He is,
Same
yeah.
view. Same view with a whole different perspective.
Oh my goodness. So he's moved his way into just fucking. You know what the crazy thing is?
Everybody sucking his cock in the comments.
No, well, that too. But you know what's crazy is like
On that Instagram.
90% of management and executives just don't do shit and are incapable of just doing anything productive. They just suck. They just suck. It's
bureaucrats.
that's the unique thing about good leadership. It's when you have good leaders, like those are the people. Oh, man, God. What did you say? What was the word you used, Pedro? I wanted to hear you say that word again. Starts with a T, ends in an
Tinkered.
Yeah.
Tinker.
He tinkered with the workouts. He tinkered with the pot of gold. Hey, this is some.
Here I am in fucking of India.
Oh, that was an Indian guy.
Oh,
I only do one accent. Listen to this, John. Brace yourself, John. Go to the bathroom or something. Money for John's mom to buy a better son. My God, here we go. Tides are turning. Dan Guerrero. Yeah, I hate him too. John Young's mom.
Hey, I actually have a funny story.
Funnier than the one of Medeiros' sister.
Probably not funnier than that one. Probably not funnier than that one. But
that story's legendary.
Brian Friend come up to me and he said, "Did you say something to upset people before the games?" And I don't
Boy, did
I don't
I.
think so. I don't think so. Why? And he goes,
Yeah, you said that
So-
CrossFit's for morons.
he said Sevon or right when Sevon said that the tide is turning, people are starting to love you. It was one of these love fest things, which I'm very appreciative, guys. I'm not, but right after that, like the day after, like 12 people randomly came up to him, coaches, athletes, and random people.
Wait, did he say which ones?
He wouldn't tell me.
Sounds like bullshit to
But
me.
all were like, all like
everybody's
12 people
saying-
were like,
We don't know who.
like that John Young guy is very offensive. I don't like him at all. Like coaches and athletes, and I'm like, well, who, like,
Eat a
why are
dick.
they? And then I'm like, it's either if it's from Justin, I understand, 100%. And I'm sorry for it.
Why did you dog
I'm probably
Medeiros?
the biggest
Did you
Justin
dog him?
hater there is. What?
You do. I don't. Really, but he's the champ. He's supposed to have haters. That's
He's
fine.
critical. I don't want to even
Yeah.
call yourself a hater, dude. You're not
Did
a
you say
hater.
a
You're
Well-
dozen
critical. You're
people?
critical.
There's
Yeah.
no way a dozen
You know-
people.
you know what I
can
think it
talk
is?
to anybody about
The
you.
first day of the games when he first got
A
there.
dozen people don't even
Damn.
know your name, John. Is what they're saying.
Oh, I gotcha.
A dozen is so many.
Ha, ha,
Why don't
ha.
they just come talk to you? It sounds
Why they're too afraid
like
to.
a fable or made up, wishy-washy, lula.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
someone
maybe
say-
Brian's
I had
just
someone say to me at,
jealous. I don't know.
one of the first
I would-
days.
I would
had
trust-
some. Sorry, go
Go
on.
ahead, Peter. No, you're good.
I had someone say to me like, "Oh, you're friendly with that Savann's crew now, right?" Yeah, and I said, "Oh yeah, we're buddies. We get along." And they said, "What about John Young? Do you like John Young?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You never done that to me anyway." And they said, "What do you think about the way he talks about athletes?" And I was like, "Why? What's wrong with the way he talks about athletes?" And they said, "Oh, he's just so disrespectful and all this." And I was like, "Did he say that one of the athletes that you work with isn't good or something? Is that why you're saying this to me?" And then I said, "I think the thing with John Young is he talks about athletes the way most people talk about football teams or, like brands or whatever. It's like, literally cannot think of one single fucking American football team. Give me a name of a team.
The Bears.
Cub, baseball,
Packers.
right? He talks about baseball. So he's talking about the Cubs are shit this year. Their management, their coach isn't good. They're not performing. They're under this. They obviously didn't do their strength. They obviously didn't do whatever. But just replace that with an athlete's name. And he's not thinking about the person. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I just think that's the way he analyzes it. He takes a human element out of it, as in like the personality of whether he likes or doesn't like the person, and talks about, oh, that athlete needs to work on this or needs to work on that or should be doing better in this or should be doing like worse at that or whatever. And I think that rubs some people up the wrong way because they are emotionally invested in the person. Do you know what I mean?
No,
He didn't-
I'd agree with
he
that.
didn't
But I
look
would
at
argue
it
Hiller
like
does the
that
same
anyway.
thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Hiller has said more offensive things than I have, and
I totally have. Where are the dozen
Everybody
people that
loves
can say
him.
about me?
Oh,
Thumbs
hey,
up.
hey,
Thumbs
Shane
up.
and Tia came up to me at the in the athlete briefing in the athlete warm up area. They both came up to me and they gave me a gift, like some
gift.
proven like stationery paper and shit, and like some cool shit. And they said, "Hey, thank you for defending us against Hiller being a douchebag about accusing Tia of being on steroids." I said, "Yeah, no problem. It was just the right thing to do."
Thanks for the stationery.
Yeah,
You didn't say
it was cool.
just made a video. It doesn't need to be called a douchebag.
No, I was like,
I
yeah, I
can't tell
didn't,
if Pillar's
I said I
shocking
didn't, I said I didn't, I said I didn't like it at all. I didn't think it was cool at all. No problem. I'll defend you anytime. There's no problem.
Is Hiller
Put Hitler's camera big because his face is priceless.
He's frozen. He's frozen. Hello? Hello?
He is frozen.
Okay.
And by the way, I made that story completely up, except for the part where I did defend Tia and Shane to Hiller, but on the show a dozen times, but Tia and Shane couldn't even be bothered.
I saw it in one of the shots you were
Yeah,
showing me earlier when like
they're-
the camera point.
They're tripping on me. They're tripping on me hard.
I think it's funny. It took 10 seconds to realize he was frozen.
Yeah, me too. I just thought he was
No, he's not frozen. Don't jump to conclusions.
Everybody just
And he's gone.
That's really good, Souza.
That's right. Yeah, it's good.
That was a really good freeze.
I used to do that in
That-
San Francisco. Like
it felt real.
Okay. I here's the thing. People want the profession. People say that they want the professionalization of the sport, and it's like, well, the professionalization of the sport comes with like a lot of people who have the most outlandish opinions, and like John will seem like the most stable, honest, real dude ever if you go to the professionalization.
And by the way, every time John has made a like a comment or prediction on something like that, and it turned out to be the other, he'd sit there and be like, "I was wrong. You're right. They showed up. They did great. I wasn't expecting that." Like it's analyzing.
It doesn't happen often, but I will admit it when it happens.
What the fuck did I just miss? I heard stationary paper.
No, I made up that whole story. It's funny.
Damn
I'm
it,
just
you
saying,
had
like,
me on a hook
I've
and my
been-
internet died.
I've been huge proponents of theirs, except for the fact when Tia held a 40-pound or whatever, held weights over her baby's head, which is like, who, like, you should thank me for that too. Like, oh, he's looking out for our baby. I mean, but they're just tripping on me. I can tell. Daniel Garrity, Sevi campaigning for Spirit of the Games by telling us about his support for Sporty Beth. That's fair. I'll take that. Hey, just so you guys know, one of the rules in the show is if Peter starts to talk, let him talk, because he won't be on this show for another 8 months.
That's so terrible.
Damn.
The truth.
I know my place.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be you're gonna be asleep all the time we're awake and coming very soon. Tales from an average gay CrossFitter. Send Jason Hopper the link. Damn it! I think we did. He says he's partying, which means he's like changing the fan in his PC or something.
He's reading Harry Potter in his hotel room.
He's drinking a Red Bull standing in the corner.
Yeah. You guys are the best. Can't wait for the behind the scenes. Mary Hollis. Damn.
What a damn,
Crazy weight loss.
Good
picture.
transformation photo. Yeah.
Caleb, that lip movement on the waitress is meth. Oh. Lauren Torrezola. Our waitress was definitely not on meth.
the first one was. The second one was not.
If Caleb told a story and used that facial expression, I'm super bummed.
How does it feel being ninth hopper? Ninth last? I don't know what that means.
Ninth to last.
Be nice to Hopper. He's coming.
Yeah.
Sebi, tell us where the games are moving to next year. We know you know. Hey, listen, I block all that shit out if I do hear it. The only stuff I've been hearing, I keep hearing stuff about Tennessee.
They're going back to Carson. They're bringing it back.
I don't think they're doing that. I heard Knoxville and Nashville, but I also heard another state too. But I honestly have no idea.
It's not Alabama.
I kind of avoid all of the. I don't want to know any of that stuff. Like some guy comes up to me and goes, something about. God, what did he say to me? Something he was asking me about masters and adaptive divisions for next year, and he said, "What's your opinion?" And I'm like, "I don't even have one." Brett Grell, new drinking game every time Sevon says behind the scenes, take a shot. The behind the scenes are going to be insane.
Yeah, behind the scenes are gonna be nuts.
Drink.
2 shots. Hey, the thing about where the games are going to is when Dave had described it, I feel like there were so many parts that have to come into play that they might have multiple options, and not even they really have it narrowed down until quite a ways down the road, because there's just so many variables.
Remember when Dave talked about how they after the games they immediately took a trip to like 4 different places?
Yeah,
I imagine that's pretty similar to what's going to happen now.
yeah.
Will
Antarctica.
someone else read this? I don't want to read this. This makes me stupider. I read this once and I felt like 3 brain cells died.
Is that Taylor?
I just
He will probably LD. You will probably never admit it, but Fikowski sandbagged the overhead walking lunge to finish 13th instead of 3rd or 4th to make sure Roman would finish on the podium. No fucking shot, dude. Shut up.
No, those guys are
I
all
disagree
competitors out there.
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and he
No,
wants
that's-
that money, baby.
That's accurate. I think that's accurate.
Listen, this guy's on the other side of the globe and he stands upside down. Pedro, how much money is third place? Does anyone know?
85,000.
He lost. I think he lose. Isn't $15,000 per once you go past from third into fourth? Isn't it down by 15,000 each time you go down or something?
Let me look it up.
There's just no way.
Because I know Alex Kazan moved from fourth to fifth and lost $15,000 as a result. Well, I
Beach
heard.
break with the basket and bell for time. Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome.
Uphill.
So it goes 85,000 and then 60,000 for fourth. So it's 25,000 third to fourth. I don't think Fikowski lost $25,000 just so Roman could feel good.
I don't know, man. Brent's a pretty good guy.
Oh, please.
Sorry, imagine him going home and like, sorry, honey. I just saw his little face. His little
He's
Russian
got the
face
courage of
looking at
10
me.
men. I he's just give it to him.
Oh wow. Jevney just texted me. That's been a minute.
Oh, interesting. Are you reading this comment?
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, he's just saying like.
No, I meant the comment on the screen.
Oh, it was stupid to broadcast.
It's totally just your personal text.
No, I'm not reading that. It's not. No,
Not your personal text.
John, tell us how great the ESPN coverage was again. Tell us how great Stacey Tovar was.
Are we? I mean, I feel like we're being normal now, right?
That was rough.
Did I tell you what my wife texted me like unprompted?
Oh, baby.
She sent me a picture. She sent me a picture of the live broadcast team, and she said, "This woman on the live broadcast is the fucking bell end," which is basically like that's the end of your cock, like where the piss comes out. That's what we call it.
The bell
Word
end
for that? A bell end?
versus the
Yeah.
helmet. Not a helmet versus a bell.
Yeah, like the helmet.
Hey, is this what country is this
Yeah,
person
go
from? Who uses rubbish?
England.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah, England.
My grandpa did. He's from Kauai.
I don't think we're being normal yet.
Rubbish.
The one commentating the live
One,
coverage.
you say one. If it's a girl, you say one.
And nobody wants to be bad, so maybe she just needs some more reps. That's all.
Dude, I've never
What's
seen
a
chick in
what's
a
a
collared shirt before.
You've never seen what?
A chick with like big shoulders and traps in a collared shirt.
That's a sweet polo, huh?
Susa, you said that maybe she just needs more reps. Sometimes, though, it's time to scale the workout and like just maybe or go to a different gym or something, or try a different form of training.
Start at the open announcement.
Sousa's bomb pop curtains. Yeah, those are amazing. Oh my God, vote for Pedro's shirt.
Oh damn.
Hey Caleb, can you pull up
Oh, I got some good news. I just got a text. Can I read this text real quick?
Yeah, can you pull up what an utter bell bend is or whatever Pedro was saying? I
Bell
want to see
end.
it. Yeah, I want to see it. Okay, go ahead.
So
Maybe don't take images.
there's gonna be a video dropping tomorrow on Colton Mertens on the Swole Ring YouTube channel.
No, nice.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, so you guys should definitely go over there and check that out. That'll be.
I won't be home till tomorrow. Bell end, the glands of the penis. All right.
You could
An
probably
annoying or contemptible man. The glands. The penis has glands. What are glands?
They sweat.
Yeah, where secretions come out, isn't it?
It's like
Yeah.
where like is that like when a rattlesnake shoots venom? Is it out of its glands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of its glands.
Is it?
Well, out of its mouth.
Look up glands. I want to know what a gland is. Let me see that really quick. A gland.
The more
How
you
many
say it,
margaritas did you have?
we would have had
17.
more, but the bar was slammed at a fine dining restaurant.
I'll tell you, I cut myself. I had a Coors. Hey, you want to know what I did? I did something illegal in the car, and then I had 2 margaritas.
We did. We did.
We did. Oh yeah. Me and Caleb both did. A gland, an organ in the human or animal body which secretes particular chemical substances for the use in the body or for discharge into the surroundings. So a bell end is the penis gland. So it's the part of the penis that secretes a particular chemical. Part of the penis secretes a chemical. I guess the tip of it. The whole
Bella.
penis secretes a chemical.
It's the
All
belly.
sorts of chemicals.
I don't know.
That
It's
is your
too-
anatomy lesson for the evening.
Eric Weiss, I'm really enjoying the ride this week. The late night recaps, Hiller's videos, John Young on spin, Caleb and Souza dropping gold on IG. That's also Patrick Rios.
And Patrick Rios for sure.
Pedro being Pedro and the Heat One app really brought us all to Madison. Thank you all.
I fucking hate the Heat One app. Well, I hate myself because
fine.
I forgot. Well, how many events was there? Fucking 12. I think I played like 3 of them because I kept forgetting and then I was too late.
Yep, same.
It's hard to work and play at the same time.
I am dark side. Well, welcome to the light. He even tinkered with the mic and took it away from Boz.
Yeah,
when
that
he
was
announced
a
the fittest man
that
on
was
earth,
a
Boz.
big dick move.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
what? Hey, what happened? Tell me what
So
happened.
Boz announced Invictus as the winners. He was like, "Ladies and gentlemen," and then gave the mic back. Then the women final was on, and Boz announced, "Ladies and gentlemen," like Laura Horvath, whatever. Then the men came out, and Castro was like, "Ladies," and like he just like took over for the men. It was funny.
You look like I thought they had that set up that way. Like,
I thought so too.
Dave was like, you announce teams and women, and then
Oh, I assume it was, but like it was like I feel like the men is like maybe seen as the showpiece. And I also thought it was funny that the MC, so the women came out and did the final and went off, and then the men were coming out, and the male MC goes, "And now what you've all been waiting for." And I was like, "Oh man,
The main event.
yeah, the main event."
He did a Bruce Buffer.
Hey,
There
dude,
was
the follow-up questions for Laura make it that way. Treat
Yeah,
the
fair.
women and men the same, and it's not a big deal. Start asking the women stupid questions and making them women. Like something like if in your question you're insinuating that women are less than men, then it's just woke bullshit. But there's no reason to bring that into the event. It's just like, holy fuck, Laura Horvat. You are so fucking powerful. What a statement you've made to the world about what humans are possible, what humans are capable of. You are the most powerful, fittest, all around, most incredible woman on planet Earth for your physical attributes and capabilities that you've expressed over broad time and modal domains.
Until next year.
I can't believe how far we've come for women. Shut the fuck up.
hey, if they want to do that,
This
they
isn't
should have done-
1854 anymore. Stop talking down to women.
Hey, if they really wanted to lean into that, they should have done it with Ariel Lowen because she has a baby. She had a baby.
Yeah,
Mother.
totally.
Well, they did introduce her as the fittest mother on earth.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And because that's what makes women special.
Exactly. That's
what makes them kind of better than men.
I think what Laura said,
Yeah.
what Laura said in her interview was like in response to the question that was asked, I think is in line with what you were talking about. She was talking about how women are incredible and that their bodies can do amazing things and that like they're meant to do those things. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
okay.
when she goes,
I think the
don't wanna
question
look
itself,
like Barbie.
right? She did
I
say
want to
that.
show
Although
people
I will
what this
say-
body can do.
There's nothing wrong with Barbie either. That's my point. Like,
Yeah,
just
that's-
let women be women. Just like stop making them like that. I take it as like it's like this. Like I'm supposed to read into something that one woman's better than the other woman, and it's just like, dude. But I'm glad you guys are seeing it that way. Maybe I'm just sensitive to it. Maybe
I
I'm
think
just-
I think the way the question was phrased wasn't ideal, but the way that all of
Yeah,
them
she did
responded was
good with what she was given. Like the ball that was
Sure.
thrown to her, she
Okay.
knocked it out of the park. Like,
okay.
definitely.
I like more like how something like Cardi B would say, "I'm a bad bitch."
it's also-
Dennis
it's also
O'Leary.
better that Nikki didn't ask her, "What are you going to eat tonight to recover after this?" or something.
How do you feel?
I was
Now
a
that
little-
you won the CrossFit
I
games.
was a little star. I saw Nikki back there. I was a little starstruck by her.
Yeah.
She's
Did
cool.
she
Yeah.
talk to you?
No, I mean, I like a few times I said, "Hey, sorry," or like I'm trying to stay out of your way, or something
A
like
few
that.
times.
Or
She's
once or
going to
twice.
go back to John now and be like, "Savannah apologized to me. He said sorry."
I mean, to be honest with you, I wanted to say something. I know that she's under a tremendous amount of stress, like we all are there, because we're all trying to capture some shit that we can only see once, right? So, like, you want to make sure your batteries are charged. You want to make sure, like, you're holding the camera steady. You want to capture the shit because Laura's not going to do what she's going to do twice. But on top of that, Nikki has to do it in front of all the people watching on ESPN. So a part of me she knows that we're all there and that there's people there that she might have contentious relationships with, like me. And I wanted to at one point say something to her, like love on her and give her like some sort of support so she wasn't tripping. But I never got around to it. But I don't know. I still don't like her questions. Justin hasn't looked any different from the semis. John, I think this guy's
called him fat.
No, I never called him fat. We went back and watched the tape. I never even called him chunky.
I know.
But thanks
I
for
think you called him
fucking
chunky,
that up.
didn't you?
No. We went back and
we've
watched
already
the tape.
covered this.
I was
one more time,
I was
and-
accused of that, and I admitted to it. And then someone played the tape, and I never said it.
Yes, yeah, that's correct.
What did you say?
I said he looks thicker, or his
He
body
said
composition
he
changed.
just said he was fat.
You know what the issue with him is?
What?
Say it.
Ellie Turner.
Fuck!
Oh,
I'm not giving you $10.
Explain.
And I
God.
only mean that from the lens of which he's the fittest on earth, and all he's got to do is beat his training partner. Unlike Fikowski, who trains by himself and beats his ass against the wall every day. Or Laura.
Yeah, so every year Justin did not have a girlfriend. He was the fittest man in the world.
He had a
We don't
girlfriend
know.
last year, and he was the fittest man in the world.
Yeah, we don't know when their relationship
Hey,
started.
Medeiros says if you want John Young's parents' phone number to call them about their son, shoot me a text. I'll
Yeah,
get
they're going
you
to be
the-
like,
I
"Man,
don't-
we've
I
been
don't
trying
know
to
if
phone
Ellie
this
Turner is
all
the
along."
problem.
Why
I
not?
I don't think she's actually the problem. I don't
What
think
if
so at all.
what if the problem is like that? You know the way sometimes you get these
Hey, it's got
You know,
nothing
like-
to do with Ellie as a person.
you know
I
like
get what
movies-
you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you just separate their training.
Did they though?
They're both really good at crossover single unders.
Well, the point was, is like,
I mean,
they're just
I mean, like
separated. We
that's
don't know.
on Knifer more than Medeiros and Ellie. Just separate their training. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
we
I
broke
agree.
a
They
cardinal
shouldn't be
rule.
doing the same workouts against each other and racing each other, because then as soon as he's ahead of her, he's coasting.
Pedro,
What?
we cut him
Well,
off. He's supposed to talk.
you know sometimes like how like an actor gets famous or a sports star gets famous or whatever, and they make it, and then they're not as good as they were for a little while. Like their movies aren't as good, or they don't play the sport as well or whatever, because there's so many more opportunities available to them, and so many more distractions, and so many more obligations, and places they have to be, or places they get to go, or things they have to do, or things they get to do. Do you think maybe he's just in that kind of a lull, like that he might strip things back now next year and not go to as many things, like, not go abroad as much, or not go to as many different no bullshit or whatever, and just focus on
You're like
himself?
going to Dubai.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
I agree with
Dubai
that.
right before a
Yeah.
semifinal. You think that'd be a bad idea?
Well, he's supposed to be going to Down Under Championships, and I mean, if I was him, I'd be rethinking that now.
So y'all are saying he was like Rocky 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now he's got to come back and fight Krennikov.
I don't think anyone
In
knows
Rocky
what.
IV.
I don't think anyone
Krennikov's got to
knows.
win first.
Hey, listen. What about all the other people who? What about all the other weird things that happened during the weekend?
What? What's weirder than Medeiros finishing 13th? Hopper finishing
Jason
30th?
Hopper, Colton
Hopper
beat
finished
Jason
31st.
Hopper.
Oh, I just think we focus on him because he was last year's champ, right? So he just gets.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying that something was up this year. I think a little bit. Something was weird.
It was weird.
What?
I can agree with that.
Because I
I buy the
yawned.
concussion.
Because I
thing.
yawned?
Maybe
Just
you had
so
a
you
concussion.
yawned and continue to speak.
Just shoved the mic in his mouth as he did it.
Hey, what is this? What does this mean, Sebi? Can you show the shirt?
The shirt,
What
the one
shirt?
that he gave you.
You gave me a shirt.
Jeremy.
Oh, was it that shirt that I hated?
Which one?
Someone gave me a shirt, and I'm like, I wouldn't fucking wear this if my life depended on it.
What did
And I
it say?
tried to give it. I tried to give it to Caleb, and Caleb said, "I already got one."
Is it a whole
Is
bunch
it
of
that
names?
shirt?
So,
Why would you even ask me? Oh, Jeremy,
Dude, is it a whole bunch of names?
it is.
I got one too. You don't like that shirt?
No.
Oh, yeah.
You like it?
I don't like the placement of the ends. The ends seem like they were off centered.
Oh no, I'm in
I
big
like it.
trouble.
I don't have it.
Oh.
You do like it?
I have Taylor.
Do
Yeah.
Why
think
don't
it's
you wear it?
possible he was concussed, Hiller?
What?
Do you think it's possible Justin had a concussion after the first event?
That's a possibility that I hadn't considered.
Because event 2, that would explain event 2.
I think he'll say it if he did, because he said, like after
I
semifinals,
think
he
he'd wanna
said,
stay
I
in the
felt like I
games
was
though,
harshly
right?
judged, blah blah blah. So I think he will give some kind of an explanation.
Is
If
there
he is.
footage of the crash? Is there footage of him and Lazar Jukic crashing anywhere?
I haven't seen it. I think
There were
somebody
only
said
two.
that they have it. but I have
Didn't you
no
say
idea.
it though? Justin was just a trip all weekend. He was acting all weird. He was just weird.
Well, he was intense. He was just really, he was intense. Like more, though a few times I saw he wasn't intense, but a lot of the weekend he's so fucking intense. I mean, Danielle
Right.
Brandon's like that too. So fucking intense sometimes. You're just like, man.
Yeah, she didn't do so hot either.
Katie,
I called that though. I didn't think she would.
Katie Petrick, former athletes are not automatically meant to broadcast. It happens in all sports, and it's definitely painful to watch. Bernie Gannon, Stacey Tovar was great. I'll hear that raspy voice in my nightmares for months to follow.
No, that
Wow.
first part of that is sarcasm.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for tinkering with the messaging. Jet City Fit. She spoke like a preschool teacher addressing 3-year-olds. Oh, our waitress did that today too.
Do
Our
any
waitress
of
was
you
a
watch-
fucking human train wreck. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
she was gone for
Yeah.
like more than 5 minutes, I was worried about her safety. I'm like, did she fall down?
It was.
How
And yet
long
she-
before
And
someone
yet
in the
she was
comments?
lecturing us on life. It was crazy.
It was.
How long before someone in the
wild.
comments has Savannah's waitress as their username?
Oh, stand by. Hold on. Let me set the record straight on this. I did give him the shirt. I took it all the way from fucking Florida, put it in my car, drove 70 fucking miles to Santa Cruz, and gave it to me. You know what he said? Who the fuck would staple something to a shirt?
Oh, it was that shirt?
Okay. So I gave him the shirt.
You don't know how hard it is to get something for somebody who has everything.
That too. Hey, listen, if you Saber and
Yeah.
Kelly, I mean this with peace and love. You gave me a fucking shirt with a staple in it? Are you crazy?
What if he put it on and poked himself?
No, it's not even that. That I took the staple out and there's a fucking hole in the shirt. I'm like, you gave me a fucking used shirt.
I feel like it's the anger
ventilation.
translator lately.
Like that's like some shit Russians do. Like you go to the fucking store in the Ukraine and you're like, and they got the price tag stapled on the shirt. You're like, what?
They
Two
don't want
different
you to
countries,
feel
but whatever.
Traveling with that shirt across the damn country for free like a schluck with it.
I wish I would have brought.
Excuse me, that.
I got this. Hey, Wolverine, I got your sleep stuff, and I wish I would have brought it because it says to take like 6 of those pills. I'd have taken 20 tonight, and I hope I didn't wake up till Hiller drugged me out of the hotel room tomorrow.
Yeah, when are we leaving?
I don't. After I've excreted my glands.
Oh,
Jim Priest, $3. Josiah Rice, 2 to 3 athletes. Oh, this is like 12 people didn't like John Young. 2 to 3
Yeah, that's
athletes said it
something
was
about
Justin
super
acting
excited.
super aggressive on the bike, which caused the situations that made him crash.
we have
What does 2 to
athletes in
3 mean?
both,
2.5.
Unlike the-
So 2 athletes
unlike
and
the
Colton
Ted
Mertens.
Oh, Burton said it too.
No. No, I was saying does 2 to 3 mean 2.5? So then 2 athletes plus Colton Mertens said.
That's so terrible.
A dozen
Oh.
people.
That's what he told me, man. It's not me saying it.
Yeah, I wanted
Someone
to
else
give
named-
you each
someone
and
else
every
named
name,
Nick.
or it's like one, maybe one person said it,
Yeah, name names. I feel you.
and it was probably
Someone named a
me,
name there in the last comment, or the most recent comment.
taken out of context.
Hey,
John
what time
thinks
do
he's getting
what
a
time do
workout.
I
Oh, Hitler hates John.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
It's gonna be some weird shit.
Oh shit! Someone Pedro, did you see the picture Pedro sent of
Spirit of the games.
Krennikov holding John Young? Jeez Louise.
That's got to be our thumbnail.
Wait,
That does need to be.
Can I show that?
Can I share
Yeah.
it? Pedro?
That picture is
Yeah, yeah.
ingenious. I,
We've used that before. That's great.
That's where
Oh,
I got it.
man.
I got it on the cover of one of your reels.
That's That's good.
Hey,
I
if
can't
I
even
have
be
to,
mad at it. That's how good it is. I can't. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate things.
It's so perfect.
I can't tell if it's that funny or I'm just that tired.
Yes.
Hey Hiller, if I want to be at the airport at 2, what time do we have to leave here? Noon.
Oh, 6
You
6
can be
a.m.
there at 2, or your flight leaves at 2.
My flight leaves at 3:30. I'd like to be there at 2.
We probably leave at like 11:30 to be safe.
Okay, I like that.
Hiller, did you get in trouble for your
Hey Hiller,
screenshot
let's have a huge breakfast here tomorrow, like just
Okay.
absurd piles of bacon and shit.
Done. When you want me there? 9.
Oh shit, Will Satterall, Sporty Beth has your 3 Diet Cokes at the door.
Three empty cans of Diet Coke.
Why wouldn't she just say, hey, why wouldn't she just post, oh my God, Sevon got me this. Good, pretty good for a wanker.
Great
Got
use of wine.
question?
So done.
Did you get in trouble for,
Thank you.
for your Henshaw vid?
Hinshaw.
Yeah, where he's saying they measured it 3 times and it's a 5K.
No, dude. How would I get in trouble for that one? It's his own fault.
I don't know. You
saying
said you said you got dinged like 2 times.
Yeah, that was earlier in the week.
Hey,
Okay.
Hiller, I heard your mood was kind of like, I heard you were somber the last 2 days because you had your wings clipped. Is that true?
Yeah. So,
That
yeah,
sucks. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Well, I thought your Henshaw video was ingenious. I LOL'd.
Thank you. I thought that was rather mild. So I'm like, this is safe.
I heard someone say in a conversation today, instead of saying "to be honest," they said "tbh" in the middle of a sentence, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Wow. Wow. This
It's
world.
like Caleb saying on God.
Oh God.
I like that though, on God.
I like
At least he
when
didn't say
Caleb said it a lot.
OG.
Yeah, OG is worse.
I like that a lot, Caleb.
TBH. On
I
God.
I don't like that.
What about ETA on the BTS?
Good luck.
Ashley just fucked everybody. It's never coming out now because of that.
I have no idea. Someone said that to me. I'm like, you know what? I don't even care if it comes out. Maybe since I'm gonna say I'm just getting nasty now.
And we'll just continue to be
Maybe
like,
'cause
man,
it
if y'all
wasn't
just
paid.
saw the behind the scenes. It's so crazy.
Maybe
Yeah.
because I wasn't paid and it's not endorsed by anything, and because I'm toxic, I'll just watch it at home on my 90-inch with my friends.
by
I just have
herself.
I just have 6 of my friends over and be like, oh my God, look how cool.
Oh my goodness.
No, it'll happen. What happened to Hiller? He just got slapped. It's probably I was like, dude, be cool, and he's like, fuck, dude, I just want to be a dog and like
Hey,
bite
if
shit.
one goes down, all go down, and I can't bring the team down. So I chilled. I went and hung out in the OG park. I met up with
Hiller's the
Zach
kind of guy. Hiller's the kind of guy who likes to go up to the top floor of a building and pee and count how
Oh,
long it takes for his piss to hit the ground, and it's fun. I get it. I like doing that too.
Well, I'm sorry, man. I wish that didn't happen.
You don't gotta be sorry. It was cool.
Too bad you're only on the 11th floor, not the 12th floor.
He wants to know why. Hiller wants to know why you can't pedal on a bike as hard as you can without breaking the pedal off. He has some legitimate questions.
I asked a fucking question. Here we go. I'm up.
Get him.
Literally, a fucking 3-year-old could have walked up to that motherfucker and said, "Hey, what?" And he
You got in
dug
trouble
his
for
own
that?
shit. It's one of them.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
one of
the
them.
Dave Eubanks thing, that is ridiculous.
But because I have my little blue wristband and because I'm affiliated with this podcast, I get in trouble. But if I was
What
just
did they
some,
say
like,
in response? Though I don't like. How could they?
Here's
he
the
said-
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's a private event, the CrossFit Games. It's not like they can decide who goes and who doesn't go, right? And they have a guy there who's in a senior position who's working to make sure that the judging is correct. Now you have this guy Andrew Hiller, who's one of the biggest YouTubers in the space and definitely got one of the most animated, aggressive, and involved following in CrossFit. And he makes a video about their guy who runs judging that's critical of him, right? And so when we go to the games, and then Andrew asks for some special media privileges when they go to the games, and he gets them. So they expect a certain kind of behavior from him, and so when Hiller approaches this guy to say hi, even though it's not threatening at all, it could be seen as threatening, right? And so Hiller walks up to him and goes, "Hey, what's up? Are you concerned about any of the bikes breaking?" And Eubanks basically says, "Bikes don't break, people break bikes," which is like just an absurd answer. And I guess he just answered that way because he was nervous. And instead of Hiller just realize, I don't know what happened, but Hiller said, "Really? You think that pedaling a bike," I'm paraphrasing, but you think pedaling a bike could cause it to break?" He says, "Yeah, if you pedal it wrong."
How
At which
about
point,
Noah? Yeah, Noah
at
broke
which
that
point,
bike.
the 12 billion people on planet Earth or 7 billion are like, "Really? There's a way you can pedal?" Like, all of us have ridden bikes thousands of hours, and none of us have ever broken a pedal off. And so he ends up, probably because he was nervous and he was talking to Hiller, he just answered the question wrong, and it got weird, and it made him look bad. And so CrossFit was just like, "Hey, let's like make sure Hiller's not causing stress to these people by interacting with them over the
So
week." I think that's a good explanation for it.
So a third
Hiller
party
didn't do
told
anything
you
wrong.
not to approach Eubanks, basically.
No, not like that, but just, "Hey, Hiller, like you're flirting the line." Hiller knows that Hiller I don't know. Let me ask you this. Hiller,
Dude, he
do you
came
like
with no
talking?
ill intent on that, though. There was no trying to trick him and trying to.
Well, no,
It
yeah, I
felt
wasn't trying
like
to trick
genuine
him.
questions.
I felt like I was asking decent questions, and I just wanted to.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like I am pussy if I don't talk to somebody that I've done that sort of stuff to. And I was
right.
walking up
Okay,
to
I see.
and I go, "Oh, hey, Eubanks, I'm going to talk to him because if I don't, then I'm a giant bitch." And
Well,
I
that's
thought it was
interesting.
cool.
Wow.
So
So
like
you
when I
wanted to
saw Beth, I'm
show
like, "Oh,
you
I
wanted
did
to show
video-
that you
I
can
did
still.
3 videos on Beth. I'm going to go introduce myself right now."
Yeah.
That's how I walked up to Beth. What were you going to say, Sevon? You said
Yeah,
something.
you know what? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean,
You think I like what?
you're not. The thing is you're just so not an asshole or a rude person that it's like, I can't. It's hard for me to. I want to defend the event and the stress that it put on Eubanks because he's busy like trying to run the games. But on the other hand, anyone who there's no aggression coming off of Hiller. I'm telling you, he's like glass. He's a nerd.
Speaking of
Not
which,
a nerd. That's Pedro and John and Tyler Watkins. Hiller's a nerd.
Replace nerd with poor, and you have it. Yeah, go on.
A nerd. He's just
I told
nothing.
you-
He's just
I
like there's
told you
no
about the
aggression. So I
steroid chick,
can't
right?
I can't like I don't know what to say.
I think the issue is that similar to why people don't like the way some people don't like the way John talks about athletes. Some people don't like the way Hiller is because he's just holds up a mirror to you where he keeps saying why, and then you really have to figure out, like what's wrong with
Even
you.
when you meet him in person,
Why?
but
Why?
And also, but even when you meet him in
Alexis
person,
hates
there's
that.
nothing coming off of Hiller.
No,
There's
just
no
be
like
why do you think that, or why do you think that happened, whatever. And then if you know that you're the one that's lacking in what's happened, it just makes you feel like a shithead. So you're like, oh fuck that Hiller guy. You know?
I asked Alexis the other day, I go, "Do you get pissed that I just keep on asking you why you say things?" And she goes,
Yeah.
"No." Well, sometimes.
So Hiller feels an obligation. That's an interesting admonishment. I don't know what the word is, but basically he's saying if he sees someone, he feels obligated, in my words, not Hiller's, to overcompensate if he's made a video about you to have interaction with you so you don't think that he's afraid to say it to your face or
then I
squash
try
the
to
beef or
completely
whatever.
zone out. I zone
What?
out like the steroid chick. I told you about that story, right?
Yeah, that wasn't cool. I didn't like her doing that too. That made me hate her.
Well, no, I thought that was cool because it's kind of what I do.
But I
she
didn't like it
also-
that
she
she was.
also
I didn't like it
doesn't-
that she touched you.
Yeah, it was weird. I was doing my job. I was shooting the event, and 3 people come up to me. One of them being Hero, who was the 40 to 44-year-old chick that I said no way in hell she's natural.
The Brazilian roided up juice
Mhm.
person.
She taps on my shoulder and I look and I go, "Oh hey," and she goes, "You know who I am?" Broken
She
English.
goes, "You know who I am."
and I look and I go, "Oh
That
yeah."
was scary.
I said, "You were on steroids, right?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I just got drug tested. And I'm like, "Oh, cool." how'd you do? She goes, I got drug tested. I go, oh, that's not answering the question. And then the guy to her right goes, you know what else you say? And I go, what? He goes, you chop off your own dick if she prove you wrong.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was crazy.
And I was like, all right, is she gonna do that for like 5 years ago as well? And this whole time there's a guy over their two shoulders in a yellow t-shirt with a camera recording the whole thing.
Oh,
This is cool. It's gonna
They
be like
try
a
to
live
get
feed.
you.
This is gonna be good.
Jeremy didn't make. Hey, Jeremy didn't make the shirt with the names on it.
No, he didn't.
No, what
You know what
shit, were
that's
you gonna
like?
Tell me.
You know
He
what
made
that's
the
like,
one that,
Hiller?
like make CrossFit great again. And it had
Yeah,
you.
that shirt's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like when a
okay.
Karen thinks she's in the right, so she starts filming. She starts filming the situation
no.
because she thinks she's in the right when she's clearly in the wrong.
Yeah.
And whatever Karen situation there might be out there, that's what that feels like.
It was just
I
like
really
the
liked
last dude at the end of the games last year that came up and was like, I'm not on roids. I'm not on roids. And it was like, apologize. And he
I
just
got
looked
a
like
video of
a
it too. It's
douche.
pretty
And
nuts.
everybody thought he was on roids.
That was a great impersonation of him.
Dude, I feel like
Exactly.
when I hold the mic, it's a
If
whole-
you're not on steroids, you think it's a compliment when people think you are.
That's yeah.
Susan's about to drop some sick lyrics.
Damn.
Oh God.
You guys check this out. Oh, Sousa's beatboxing.
No, that wasn't even me. That just happens when I wear these.
Put him on the big screen.
Where's
Is
the
that
play
Henry?
button?
Is that Industry
Yeah.
Henry?
No, this is me doing my job and being.
Henry.
I was over there like just shooting the event, you know, my little hat, and there's 3 of them up there. That dude.
My little hat.
Look at him plotting on you. Look at him plotting. Okay. Hey.
She dwarfs you, Hiller.
How many bones in your hand did she break shaking it?
Hey.
14.
Hiller, you don't tell me I'm on steroids.
That was it. Pretty good, right?
Wow.
Oh Jesus! Listen to this. Seems like Sevon is MSNBC and Hiller is Fox News. Everyone has a right to report how they want. It's audience and prerogative to watch what they want. You jackass!
Crystal, that picture makes you look like you've done meth a lot in the past.
My God.
I don't
love
understand
this
the cultural references there. So
MSNBC is just woke as fuck, and Fox is not woke as fuck. It's basically like MSNBC does not report the truth at all. It's just speculation and analysis. You know, it's just garbage.
Fox is Pierce Morgan and MSNBC is.
Here's the
opposite of
thing:
Pierce Morgan.
you have it completely backwards. It's their what's that girl's name? It's their fucking event, Crystal Meth. It's their event. That's the thing. It's their fucking event. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't have to allow Hiller to. If Hiller makes something that upsets them, even if it's true or false, it's their fucking event. And Hiller knew that. That's why he fucking behaved. Well, and because he knew the rest of his homies were there trying to get something out of the event. So he didn't want to get kicked out. He personally didn't care, I don't think, if he got
I was trying to take the team down.
Yeah. And so we're painting an honest picture here. How
Dude,
dare you
imagine
call
what
me
would happen if I, like,
MSNBC?
got everyone's
MSNBC
spot.
doesn't admit
Like,
that
it's
they
just
suck dick for
crap.
money. I'm admitting that I'm sucking dick for money.
And you're gonna watch
Ding dong.
everything we put out and like
Yeah. And you know what? You're not allowed to watch the behind the scenes.
blocker.
Ding dong.
You're a timeout, Crystal Meth.
Crystal meth. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Matt, God damn it.
Call me MSNBC. Even if it's true, don't call me that.
I've never seen you so triggered. Jesus.
It's late.
Jesus Christos. I know. I'm actually falling asleep. It's crazy.
Yeah. Are we gonna land on the plane or what?
Land it.
Great job,
My,
Gorbachev, Jeff
my-
Adler. Happy for
Oh,
you guys.
thank you, scumbag. So what you're saying is someone's the Jen Psaki of CrossFit. God, she's hot.
My great idea to jump onto the podcast for 20 minutes is really dragging out.
John Young, anything? All in all, I got to say this. Thank you to CrossFit. Thank you for everything. Thanks for not kicking Hiller out. Thanks for not kicking me out. Thanks for putting on an amazing show. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for the access. The people there were cool as shit. Hey, we were at dinner tonight and someone goes, holy shit, did you see that person get arrested at the CrossFit Games today? And everyone at the table's like, no shit. And they're like, yeah, cops came and had the dude bent over fucking the hood of a car and we're putting handcuffs on him. We're like, oh shit, who was it? And they're like, one of the security guards who works at the park. Hey, dude, crystal meth. Crystal. Speaking of security guards, you have to. Yesterday you said I was beautiful. Yeah, I like chicks who do blow. What are you talking about?
Yes, yesterday you were cool.
Yeah. Listen, Crystal. Yeah, I love it, girl. Let's party. But listen, so the person who was bent over the car was one of the crackheads that was running security at the games, who like just lives in Madison. The cops came and arrested one of the security for the venue. Of course, it wasn't a CrossFitter. Everyone there was nice. Hey, you're like CNN. You can't hold two thoughts in your head at the same time. You can't be a ding dong who does crystal meth and be beautiful. You have a shallow view of the world. Eric Utley, best CF Games media coverage today. Great work by the entire team this week. Thank you. Oh shit, Golf Foxtrot, hammer.
Damn.
Those photos are so quick.
All right, I still love you.
Still love you,
Okay,
bro.
good. I love you too. Let's party.
We still love you too.
Sevon also said Sporty Beth was beautiful. There you go.
Everybody's beautiful. Beautiful people.
I really wanted to get a picture of between her and Hopper. You know, it would be cool. What I could do for a charity event is have Sporty Beth run from one side of the like field and Hopper from the other side, and I'm just in the middle, and I just brace myself for impact.
Wow.
Hopper will get there first, I think.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Are we doing a show tomorrow night when I get home? I want to.
That's going to be the name of the event, Sevon.
Oppenheimer too.
The explosion when you get
Oh
hit.
no.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Pedro, thank you. Come on anytime. John Young, sorry we didn't talk about CrossFit games.
But we did hype you up pretty good.
And then tear you down again.
JY Barbell. Two Brain Business. Peptides. CA Peptides, Toe Spacer. God, Toe Spacers was great to us too. BirthFit, if you need to have a baby. You want to do it and be around cool people. Mr. Souza.